They're seeing
Okay, they're seeing this.
the thumbnail right now.
Okay. Get ready, Neil. Go. We are live. Welcome to the Video Game Police. My co-hosts are pointing at something. Is something wrong?
Just a little bit of a... There we go. Fixed it.
Well, welcome to the Video Game Police. This is a court where we make crossfades instead of cutting. We talk about crime in video games, apparently. And in this episode, we're going to be examining Animorph Crimes. I'm joined by the Honorable Judge Ryan Murphy.
Hello, hello.
Give it up for Judge Ryan Murphy. And we have a panel of legal experts on the couch over here. Who do we got here?
I am on indefinite paid leave. I'm Max Pacheco.
I'm Detective Julie Becker.
I'm Officer Neil Cicierega.
And as always, I'm Detective Hamilton.
Cool. We're going to play some Animorph video games live tonight on the internet, in your living room or on your computer or your phone. Animorphs. We just talked a lot about Animorphs, and none of you witnessed or heard it. That'll be coming out on a future podcast. But tonight, we will be examining 5 video games? 4 video games?
Yeah, 5.
5 video games about the Animorphs.
We'll be opening in the world of the PlayStation 1, correct?
The PlayStation
right. Oh.
1.
You wanna-
we need to swear in.
Oh,
Someone needs to swear in on the Bible.
Yeah.
We don't have Bailiff Tilton here to keep us on track.
Yeah, we don't have
That's true.
Bailiff
No
Tilton
Bailiff.
here. But here we have Prima's Duke Nukem 3D Game Secrets Unauthorized, our video game Bible. This is such a technical mess. You swear the judge in, right? That's how it works.
Like in real court.
You gotta
swear
hit
to
the
judge.
hit the book with the gavel.
Hit the book with the gavel.
This court is in session.
All right, let's get a video game up on the screen so these kids
These
don't
kids have been waiting for
All
so
right.
back to watching Blue's Clues or whatever it is they do.
to see a video game about a property most of them have probably never even seen.
What is an Animorph?
It's not quite an animal. It's not quite a goosebump.
An animal morpher.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was a 90s mainstay that hasn't been rebooted yet. And as such, the only video games that we have in relation to it are all from the same 2-year span.
And we cross several platforms, don't we?
Yeah.
3.
And they're all bad.
The games are, not the platforms. The Game Boy Color has a lot of good games.
I'll be the judge of that.
You're killing me. You got to get a video game up. Let's do this. We made
All
it
right,
wait
so
half
first
an
we're
hour.
going to do
Half an hour late.
it's called Animorphs Shattered Reality. Let me see if I can get it loaded.
Now, Animorphs is famous for having a lot of plot, arguably too much plot. And a lot of the games we're going to play today, for some reason or another, they throw a lot of curveballs into the mix. The PlayStation 1 game, Shattered Reality, is a time travel story. Is that correct, Julie?
I have never played it, so I have no idea.
Okay. I think it's a time travel story. Visor 3 gets a crystal that allows him to control time, I think.
As he would.
Yeah.
Who's Visor 3?
Go for it.
Visor 3 is the main antagonist, the villain, hunting those Andalite bandits, which he believes are an alien race that is fighting him, but in fact, it is 5 cool teenagers from Southern California and their alien friend.
There's only one cool teenager.
Yeah, that
and his
sounds
name's
a lot like
Marco.
a different morphing group. Are we sure this is the right one?
Different teenage morphers.
Well, this is the game.
Let's zone in. Hold on. Here, the game will tell the tale.
My attention.
Oh, is this the Elemist talking right now?
Yeah, the Elemist, whatever.
I hope the controller works.
Yeah, if anyone was tuning in to get a lot of like deep insight into Animorphs, there's a podcast for that coming out like a Tuesday.
This is probably the
promise.
best looking Animorph stuff outside of the book art, the cover art.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, this looks great. Those Hork-Bajir look fantastic.
I'm taking my shades off for this.
What year did this game come out?
98, I think.
It's like 5-6 years into the PlayStation 1's life cycle.
Something like that, yeah.
So in this video game, Visitor 3 has a time machine that looks like it came out of Krypton.
We're being silent because we're actually all really drawn into what's happening on the screen right now.
Oh man, we're fucked. No, don't worry, this 1.5 tall bird will fight them.
I have the same sound effect on my soundboard. Bear. Oh man, this looks so cool.
How can this be bad?
I hope the audience sets their expectations much lower.
I don't know if you guys talked about the TV show on the podcast. What would you imagine if the TV show had morphing sequences like this, a la Pokemon or Digimon, every episode?
Or Power Rangers.
Or Power
Right?
Rangers.
Or Sailor Moon.
Or Manimal.
Or Man.
It would have been better, Dan. What do you want?
Okay, that's the answer I wanted.
Do you have a game to load?
No.
Uh-oh.
We're starting fresh. I guess I'm going to be trying to play this. So this is a platformer. Do not disturb. Whoa! Yeah, I looked up. I didn't. Full disclosure, I didn't get to test this.
You don't know the cheat codes?
I don't. Entrance.
But if anyone in the chat is very, and
right,
I
who we
mean
playing
very
with?
familiar with
Who
this
should-
game,
who
we'd
should
be
I play?
happy.
Marco.
Yeah.
Polo.
Polo.
No, come on. Come on, we're in Animorphs. Marco's the fan favorite here, right? Max, Marco was your AIM screen name.
It was, yeah. I still have some usernames that are MarcoBat16.
Get the Animorph coins.
What are they?
Now, this is based off the 4th book, where they have to get a bunch of coins.
Right. The Andalite tokens.
That was a Cassie book.
4 was Marco?
Okay, what am
Or
I
was
doing
Cassie?
here?
4 was Cassie. 4 and 9 are Cassie.
Yeah, my joke was good.
It was good.
What alien was that?
I believe there's escorts in here.
Just running
Really?
around?
Escort?
No, in the game at some point. I looked that up.
Oh,
It's in
okay.
Wiki.
Okay.
Ceropedia, right? That's the one?
Yep, Ceropedia.
Yeah.
Are there any Geds?
That would be a good, like, level 1 enemy.
All right, did I lose a lot? God damn it.
Oh, good. You
Is that
turned
a
into an
straight
animal.
knot?
That's the whole
Hey,
thing.
What is that?
Yeah. It's a rhino, you idiot.
A white rhino, I believe.
So, have any of you on the couch played this game?
No.
Nope.
I think I might be the only person in this building
I got a cube.
who's played this game.
I want to say I briefly played this on a stream, but I think it might have been a different Animorphs game.
If you're confusing it with another game,
There's spikes. There's so much to worry about for an Animorph.
so this was made by Single Track, who actually made a lot of great PS1 games.
Has anyone, by the way, has anyone here ever seen another video game licensed by Scholastic?
No, that was a very odd thing to see.
Well, no, Jeff Goldblum was in the Goosebumps game.
That's right.
It was? Who did he play?
Which Goosebumps game?
The
Like the one on the
Monster
Wii?
Slime.
No, the one that was technically the first DreamWorks production.
Really?
It was a FMV game, very high production value. I actually won a copy in a story writing contest for Disney Adventure Magazine.
Really?
Yeah.
Neil, doing very well. Your first Animorph around.
I spoke
Too soon.
You should have turned into a bird.
Good job, Ryan.
What happened?
I would love to play the Goosebumps game on a future stream.
What's the name of it?
It's called Goosebumps Escape from Horrorland.
Goosebumps fight.
okay.
Cool.
Okay, that sounds-
Goosebumps fight the future.
That sounds like a Halloween episode of
It's got Jeff Goldblum in it. I think I was looking up a director. I need to stop jumping off this thing.
Yeah.
You got turned into a bird. voluntarily.
The director of the game, I think, went on to direct Cats and Dogs.
The Jeff Goldblum
The
movie.
Jeff Goldblum movie. And Son of the Mask.
Is Nathan Lane in Cats and Dogs as a cat?
Maybe.
Yeah, he's the main villain cat.
the
in
cat.
that movie.
It might have Alec Baldwin in it.
So Animorphs, this game was made by Single Track, who made such stalwarts as Twisted Metal, Jet Moto, and the Animorphs game. They were kind of like a pinch hitter out of Utah for Sony, I believe, in the 90s. And this was the last I ever heard of Single Track.
The Animorphs
I
did
can't
them
imagine
in.
why.
Yeah.
Okay. Focus, Marco.
there you go.
Focus.
You got this, Neil.
Focusing is how you acquire a
Is there
morph.
like a number of lives you have, or
The health bar is like a health thing in the top left. So it's not a bar, but it's...
and are you collecting morphing cubes? Like, what-
I guess.
Escafil devices.
yes, that is the name.
Like, I'm kind of into this fake 2D, like 3D, 2D,
2.5D.
2.5D. Thank you.
Dan, name a couple 2.5D games.
A couple?
Pandemonium,
Sure.
Klonoa,
Yes.
Oh.
Crash Bandicoot 1.
Kinda.
Yeah. Inside.
I'd say
Would
that's
you
more
call-
3D with 2.5.
Would you count Spyro as 2.5 or full 3D?
Spyro's full on 3D.
Yeah.
There's parts that are kind of 2.5, but not a lot.
Spyro's.
How do I attack?
With your horn, idiot.
You got me.
Use your Animorph gun. They all have one. They're all color coded.
Their standard issue.
Marco's is purple.
Oh,
When
get the health,
Elfangor
get
landed,
the
he
health
gave them
behind
all
you.
guns.
Oh, he's falling down his Yeerk hole.
And remember that scene in the first Animorphs book where Elfangor gives them the ability to morph? They all start to walk away, and he
Follow
goes,
the
"Wait,
code."
I have one more thing to give you."
Okay.
Well, that's kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
Loading screen incoming.
Bye.
So there's just like wacky aliens abound in this.
Sure.
Yeah, continuity be damned. We just all it's like it's like the first NES Ninja Turtle game. You're fighting like guys who are made out of legs and like big feet.
All right. Okay, now we're getting a little Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, we're going
hold
into
on.
another dimension here.
The Z-axis has
It's a
prevented
shattered
itself.
dimension, actually.
Ah,
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna switch. Oh, don't hit me. I'm just an Animorph.
So you're not voluntarily turning into the Rhino.
Are you?
No.
Neil? Oh, it just happened.
Oh, it just
It just
happened.
happens.
as necessary.
Oh, that's not as cool.
It's kind of like an arcade game. It's a quarter sucker.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 3, not
now
3D.
it's Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Did you say Trash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
That'll show them.
I really like Crash Bandicoot too.
Okay, so because we haven't said
Jump.
it, so this was a book series published by Scholastic.
After
Many of
Goosebumps, but before Harry Potter.
right. It's kind of a miracle that there were any video games of it. It was
Damn
very-
it. Does anyone else want to try?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Here you go.
Just as I'm trying to focus on describing what in the world.
Neil, can you
Animorphs
get
are.
that Pepsi for me behind the monitor? I'm
Julie,
dying.
take it from
is-
here.
right. So Animorphs involves a lot of floating platforms. I want to say
I
some
can
manta rays.
Thanks, Julie.
Yo, she knows nothing about this.
Animorphs involves a group of cool California teens
With
who are
attitude.
given the power to morph into animals in order to stop an alien invasion of Earth.
Dogs come from another planet.
It's true. The Pemalites,
You know, we
right?
didn't mention this. We did not mention this
Aliens invented broccoli
in our podcast, but
65 million years ago.
Yes.
many years ago, the three of us did a video where two of us played cops and talked a lot about the Animorphs.
That's true.
Listen,
called
don't
questioning.
let people at home know that we've completely run out of ideas. Not only are we playing video games live on the internet as our latest artistic endeavor, but we've already done cops cross section with Animorphs.
Hey guys, what if Ryan was small?
Like really.
Hey, don't you guys think?
Ooh.
Can we do something?
Williams died.
Can we do something with pig masks?
So for the people who did grow up with Animorphs,
Yes.
did you have any like common misconceptions about the series, whether it was like mispronunciation of a fake...
Tobias.
Toby.
You called him
Oh.
Mobius.
That's where Sonic's from.
Shut up.
Oh no.
Oh,
Whoa.
shit, crap.
Oh, is this a lose?
Yeah, we lost.
No, you clearly won.
Is that Axe?
Yeah, that's Axe. That's Thick Boy Visor 3 right there.
Yeah.
They have to have Axe off screen. They only have one
Look what you
Andalite model.
did, kids.
Great. Now your parents are slaves.
Oh, that's
Tobias,
sad.
though, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna start over.
I can
Yeah,
pronounce
that's-
Man, I hate video games.
Good old fashioned start over.
Cassie.
Yeah, what does she turn
It's
into?
got to be Cassie.
Yeah.
She just turns into other people.
Shout out to my fiance Betsy, who voices Cassie on Sporadic Phantoms. Our
That's cool.
podcast.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, watch out.
Is she watching?
I don't know.
Cassie
She
wears...
said she was gonna, but you know,
We don't blame her if she doesn't.
I'm not really her cup of tea. So
It's definitely more a show note than a book note that Cassie has been known to wear overalls.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Corey Tilton, who's usually our bailiff for the Video Game Police. He let us borrow 3 microphones for this show because we just decided to do 6 people on mic. What a good call.
Thank you, Corey.
Not complicated at all, but thank you, Bailiff Tilton.
One for each Animorph.
One for each Animorph.
oops.
Why didn't you turn into a bird?
We're just going to keep it saying. Oh, a chipmunk would be good. Yeah.
A chipmunk, yeah.
What was Axe's title? Artish? That's how I said it.
Arist.
Alien.
what?
Arist.
Arist.
Yeah.
There it is. Well, that's...
Yeah.
And what does that mean?
It means like a cadet.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay.
his military rank.
I always thought it meant freak.
He ate grass.
through his hooves.
Sometimes worms.
Right. I love
Keeps
how,
them firm, you know?
Ryan, I love how declarative you get when we put the judge attire on.
I'll be the judge of that.
Everything you say is so matter of fact. Pepsi tastes worse than Coke.
Oh dang! Anyone else want to give it a go?
I'll try it.
All right, please do, Julie.
I got.
Let's give Julie a hand
Yeah.
with the thank you.
Okay.
Teamwork.
How do you play PlayStation?
All PlayStation games involve it's controlled by fear. It knows. It's like a dog.
You're getting there.
Okay. I figured out how to move.
Press X.
It's literally Mario. It's
Yeah. You know, we didn't
On a
have
Z
PlayStation.
axis.
We were a Nintendo family.
no one's perfect.
You know. Okay.
Now the red ones are bad. You want to?
The green is worse.
Can I see this for a second?
In Animorphs, the
I just
color red
wanna-
always means bad.
Going into my settings here.
Okay.
Oops, no, going
Can they
Can
see
they
this?
see?
Yeah,
they
they see
can
it.
Oh,
see
nice.
We just start playing Final Fantasy VIII. We completely throw the Animorphs.
Now's a good time to mention the Patreon.
Game. That'd be a funny. That would have been a funny thumbnail. The Animorphs game morphing into a better game.
Turning into like Metal Gear Solid
Yeah.
2. Took me a minute to think of a better game. I'm like, what's a better video game than Animorphs? What's a better...
All right.
That's right,
let's
kids.
see.
This is a hard
Enabled
level.
Cheating.
Oh, all right.
Let me see if I can
Back
get
with
this
your
to work.
overalls, I see.
No. Yes. Yes. All right. Now we can rewind a little bit and perhaps,
Oh, good.
yeah, I can.
See, now Neil's kind of like an Elemist.
Or a cryak.
Sometimes the Animorphs cheat.
Yeah, yeah. In book 7, they cheat.
Yes, they certainly do.
And they cheat in
Oh,
book 26.
Go back.
No wonder Visor 3s are righteous.
Hang
We
on. it
can't
doesn't go-
rewind enough to stop
go
ourselves from
No,
dying.
I can fix
Does your
that.
computer not have enough RAM or something?
No, it's somewhere in the settings here. Rewind settings.
The tracking on my computer is
Okay.
all dusty.
Run frames. We can do better than 2, right?
Dan, I just
4.
realized I set all the cameras to 30, but I didn't set the video to 30. So it's still conforming to 24. It looks fine.
I'm sure.
Thanks for telling just me that.
Yeah.
So you guys have a Patreon, right? So they
Whatever.
can.
The people who subscribe to our Patreon, full transparency, we use the money probably once every 6 months we charge, and we buy things like this couch, this new audio mixer with compressors and limiters to prevent us from having bad sound.
The gavel.
I'm trying to play.
Oh, let's
Okay,
save
my
Cassie.
rewind scheme didn't work.
It's like that episode of Futurama.
All right, let me show you how to do it without cheating.
Kevin can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the broadest shoulders.
Here you go.
There it is.
I woke up so early today.
It's
All right.
Cassie time.
So is it just jump? That's the only button?
And more.
Jump, and there's yeah.
There's attack eventually. You
Yeah,
know.
but I'm not even sure which button.
It's kind of like that Hulk game on Sega Genesis. You have to like get angry and turn into the Hulk before you can actually have fun.
Who are the enemies in that game?
The cops. I don't know. Man, there's some
Civilians.
There's some civilians are the enemy. That's the name of that game. Incredible Hulk: civilians are the enemy. I like the idea of a Hulk game having nothing but bosses that say rational things to you.
Stop.
It'd be like a really lo-fi sample, like stop.
It comes back, right?
No.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. Has anyone else gotten this far?
Yes. What is that thing that comes up? Their soul? Their
It is their
morphing
soul.
power?
I think that's
Yeah.
the Elemist rewinding time to bring them back.
And yet we mere mortals cannot.
Oh, you know.
When does it come?
Then
It's shit.
Oh, there's Axe again. Well,
All right. Well, this game's too hard for the video game police.
give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's beat the level, right?
Yeah, let's beat the level.
All right.
This game's too hard for the video game. Hey, folks at home, get used to that. Get used to that. We are not professional.
Yeah.
She'll get it
I thought it was Rachel.
Damn it, you beat me. I was going to tee it up with the visor and the Tobias. Tobias
Yeah.
Cassie.
Just before this, we were recording like deep emotional conversations about how this franchise meant a lot to us and fostered our creativity and our friendships. And now we're just like, Rachel. Like we just
Look at how
gone
the
back
bear
down to
goes.
that.
Whoa, what animal is that?
You never know that
Bear.
we're all sober as a tree.
It looked like a capybara or something.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a grizzly bear in the books, right?
Neil, where are the
Supposed to.
where are the fart sound effects when Dan jumps? This is video game police.
Oops, wrong one. Hang on.
Watch out for spikes.
No, wait to the jump.
Sorry. I'm not psychic.
He's probably.
Only do the hawk when she becomes a bear.
Okay.
I hate how much fun that is.
Okay, so who is everyone's favorite Animorph? I of course really liked Marco, but I think the books narrated by Cassie were my favorite.
I like Tobias the best.
I didn't even think about that, but the books would have different like moods to the
Yeah.
different character to the narration.
Yeah, the Tobias books are the best,
Yes.
but I always had a soft spot
Agreed.
for Rachel.
Sam, I'm simpatico. I think Rachel is my favorite character, but Tobias had the most interesting stories.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with the Tobias books are my favorite. I like Marco a lot. I like his books, but for whatever reason, I don't mind Jake. I like that kind of perspective of the bland leader.
Well, I've always, you know me, I've always been a Leonardo is my favorite Ninja Turtles. Cyclops is my favorite X person. But Jake writing, I feel like I didn't read a lot of weak Jake
What's
stories,
the spookiest?
but Jake stories tended to be the most. Hey, we've been thrust into an impossible situation. Figured this out. The one where he gets taken over in that book 6. That is one of my favorite Animorph books.
Yep.
If not my favorite Animorph book. What do people at home think about Animorphs?
Hey, you know,
Checking in on the chat.
If you like sci-fi fun, everyone likes Axe stories.
Oh yeah.
Axe is the outsider. Axe's perspective is fun.
His name is cool.
Yeah, and he's stupid. When he gets a mouth, he doesn't know how to use it, and he starts eating like a fucking fool. And he starts screaming the word "taste" a lot. That's like his catchphrase. That's his cowabunga. Seriously, the word "taste." I'm not fooling.
Cowabunza.
When I told Kevin I was bringing
Microphone.
Whenever Axe isn't around, look at how the bear
when I
runs.
told Kevin I was bringing Cinnabons, which are Axe's favorite food, he did text me "taste" in all caps in ThoughtSpeak.
There's a Cinnabon right now.
Who's the? Is there? I don't know. I don't think there's a worse Animorph. I think.
David.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
David is the worst Animorph. Boy, he was never even in the fucking club, right? Did they ever teach him like the secret handshake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
He went on a mission with them.
I guess he had 3 books to learn the secret
Did he?
handshake.
So what? He was a narrator.
No, so David was some like bastard kid whose parents died, and the Animorphs took pity on him and turned him into like the 7th member of the team. And it turns out he was a freak, and he was a bad guy, and they ended up forcing him to stay in morph form as a rat.
He's a rat now.
And then they stranded him on an island in the middle of the sea, and that's the end of Dave.
The end of the book ends with you could just like, if you sail near the island, you can just hear his screams ringing in your mind.
Because remember, the Animorphs in animal form can speak to each other telepathically. Because animals can't. Hence, the Andalites already speak telepathically
Yes.
because they have no mouths.
Yeah.
Which is why Axe loves to eat.
I thought that was an awesome little arc. That little Dave story is great.
Yeah.
The 3-book series. That's good. That's their
was-
Green Ranger.
They
story.
never bring him back at the end, do they?
No, he shows up
No,
one
he
more
does
time.
come up
Oh, really?
in the Super Rachel book, but it's possibly a fever dream. It's like it might not be real, but actually that book with Rachel, at the end, it's like it leaves it ambiguous. Does she kill him or not?
Julie, someone in the chat said,
Yeah.
my social studies teacher had Animorphs books in her classroom.
Yes.
Really?
I like the idea of a social
Oh.
studies teacher having Animorphs books.
Yeah, it's educational. Teaches you about social studies. Yeah, my 6th grade, English reading teacher, whatever, told me that I should not read Animorphs. Probably he just thought it was trash, or I don't know.
This is the furthest we've ever made
All right,
it.
Dan. I want to save the game. Can I see that for a second?
Now, Julie,
Yes.
you are the most well-learned in anamorphisms in this group. What is that thing in the water?
not a Yeerk.
In the game,
Yeah.
a manta ray.
I thought it was the what are those sea aliens?
Oh, a Lyran.
Lyrans. That's not a Lyran?
Lyran looks more like a frog, so I don't think that's a Lyran.
I'll look up the manual.
Yeah.
Is Lyran something that Yeerk is another, like a smaller, less popular host?
It's well, it should be a popular host, but they're psychic. So that's the thing. Like they should have infested a whole lot of them so that they could figure out who the Animorphs are. But they didn't really.
But they fucked up.
They just
Giraffes. We're going giraffes.
Do we ever see a Ged on Earth?
I think it's implied in the first book when they go to the Yeerk pool at the end of the first book. Jake says there are taxons and Hork-Bajir and Yeerks and aliens I had never seen before.
Just left it open-ended.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, by
She
the way,
made it.
once again, for those that are uninitiated, yeah, the bad guys are Yeerks. They're slugs
We did make that clear.
go in and wrap themselves around your brain, and they control you. And they have access to all your memories, so they can mimic you. And they can do that to people and animals and pretty much anything that they can go into.
But the host is conscious the entire time.
Oh, yeah, no, you're just like, locked into your own body and just, going through a living hell, basically.
And you can only be taken over by Yeerk on a full moon.
It's a lot like Get Out, which the kids, the Gen Zers, would actually be familiar with.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Ooh, this feels like boss fight music.
I think you're at the end of the game.
No.
The whole game.
I think you could beat this game in less than an hour. It's not unlike that McDonald's game.
It does have a very, other than that pretty cool opening, CGI graphic, it does have a very this came in a cereal box vibe.
Yes, I was just about to say it. Thanks for buying Frosted Flakes.
If you collect enough UPC codes, you can get this game. How many codes do I need? 1.
This is where the Yeerks go to.
Now,
Finish that sentence.
I don't.
Now, she was a gymnast in the books, right?
That's
Like,
true.
doing all the
It
flips
came in
and
handy when
everything.
she
Just
got
like
stuck in that lava pit. Who earlier was
What is that?
who earlier was implying that Visor 3 woke up one morning and screamed, "We're gonna take over giraffes"?
Huh?
It's giraffes this month. The boss wants giraffes. Hi.
Now, is it Dr. Evil and Austin Powers or Visor 3 or both who want hammerhead sharks with like lasers on them?
Oh, that's
both.
Dr. Evil.
No, book 5.
But
Book 5, right?
no, book 15.
There's laser sharks.
Book 15. No.
Oh, I'm so
right?
sorry.
Yes, book 15, but it is a Marco book, just like book 5.
Yeah.
But he does want sharks.
He wants sharks.
Because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, because he puts like implants in their brains because they cannot be infested. Right? No, they can't.
Because they don't have
can't.
any bones.
Animorphs has this issue where the core concept is so solid and like has so many natural ways you can dig down deep and find new story potential that when you try to and add one more layer to it, you just end up with, I don't know, and then the alien slugs put bombs in sharks' brains? No.
did put
Then Visor
something
3
in
gets a
the
time machine. No.
I also want to add that you might be, some folks that never read the series might be thinking like, oh man, they must be looking back on that series and thinking like, God, what dumb books we read. No, they still hold up, believe it or not.
No, I
As ridiculous
love
as it sounds, they hold
Hork-Bajir.
up.
Oh, it's the first Hork-Bajir, which means something to us and not to the audience.
Use the gun Elfangor gave you. Oh, wait, you're not playing as Tobias. He gave Tobias the gun.
Yeah, it was his ancestral gun
Wait,
he
what's
gave
that
to his son.
blinky- Oh, that's just part of
Like a flintlock pistol with a tail on it.
Yay!
I think that constitutes a first level, a Hork-Bajir fight. Mm-hmm. I think
We might get a cutscene.
No,
No.
we
Oh,
don't.
just
I hope
gotta
it- I hope-
collect more A's.
That was your bespoke animation. That was your cutscene. Now I'm turning into
What are those things?
hedgehogs.
Porcupines.
Oh yeah.
Are those
Notice
Visor
the
3's
10-minute
tags?
limit that I have here.
Oh, there's a time.
Oh.
Julie, while we're watching like
game
is 80
cats
hours.
fight rats,
Yeah.
what was the they had to have explained the process at some point in the books of how Visor 3's host, how they sedate him while he like reinvigorates.
Yeah, they sedate him somehow.
Baseball
They
bat.
just
They, I don't know. It's not explained explicitly.
okay.
But
What happens to what was his name again?
Alaran,
Thank you, Aller. What happens to him when he's finally liberated? Does he like kind of live in exile?
when he's finally liberated, he, like, what does he do? He says, "Thank you, Animorphs." Like you did a great job finally, and he's free. And
He flies away.
I think he just probably goes back to the Andalite world, home.
'Cause I would
home
think
world.
that they're so rule governed, they're so strict about stupid shit.
Yeah.
That he couldn't go back. Like that.
Where would he go? Stay on Earth?
I have no idea. Yeah.
I like to imagine certain members of our audience just like looking up Wikipedia and like
zero
furiously trying to figure out like what in the world we're talking about and what the context of the game and the conversation.
I don't think they would even.
On
go
a,
that
on a
far.
lighter note, do Jake's parents get divorced?
No.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
Let's speculate further.
Like eventually? I don't know. Out of the books,
I tweeted about it.
Did you tweet the picture?
I did.
Okay.
Because Jake liberates his brother before the end of before the hits the fan, right? Like,
Liberate his brother?
No.
Yeah.
No.
okay.
Define liberate.
Yeah.
Parts of him are liberated.
Do we want to say it?
Well, yeah, I think the books came out like 20 plus years. The last of the books.
All the graphic novels haven't come out yet. That's
Very
what
well.
the kids are reading.
Very
That's
well.
going to take 50 years,
No, I mean,
one a
they-
year.
Like, yeah, that's like the whole end where Jake sends Rachel on a suicide mission to kill his brother, and it happens.
Now,
Good job,
Visor 3, Esplin 9466 becomes Visor 3, and before we're done, becomes Visor 1. Mm-hmm. Does he kill Marco's mom?
No. Marco's mom, Eva, is saved.
Oh, good. So she's liberated.
She is liberated.
Visor 2 is a pilot, right?
Visor 2 was on that military, like aircraft carrier.
Yeah, was he good at flying in space, so they give him a pilot on Earth?
I don't know.
So all the
Okay.
top ranking visitors are just all in on Earth?
Yeah, because Visser 4 comes in one of the Megamorphs. He's also on Earth. He is like a Shakespearean actor.
Can I take a moment here? I just
Visser's a rank.
I want the folks at home to see how we handle the tech behind the scenes here. So in front of me, I have what are called limiters and compressors and an EQ and sound pads and phantom power control, mix minuses, all these features to improve the audio. Up here, I have our video switcher, which allows me to do things like super source and change the aspect ratio and yada, yada, yada. While Neil on the couch in front of me has the ability to play fart sounds. What part of the show do you think gets the most comments?
Well, that was Animorphs.
That was All right, that's 1 down, 4 to go. We beat the game.
Here you go now.
We should move on to one of the Flash games.
Yeah, but first we need to hand down a ruling.
Judgment.
A judgment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I screwed up. All right,
You did screw up.
I fucked up.
That's what happens when Corey's not here.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. What does the judge think?
Ready?
What does the jury think, first off?
Sorry.
I hereby sentence these PlayStation 1 Animorphs to morph into birds so they can beat this very confusing game. Canon be damned. They established through crystals and cutscenes that none of this is part of any book. Henceforth, Cassie will be taken into custody, and only Cassie.
Why?
Because cops, and you know why.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Shall we play some more games, or should I show the morphs?
Oh,
Yeah.
What else do we do?
Distract people from that. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's get.
None of us
this
have
up on
anywhere
the
better to
screen,
be.
all right? Start with Dan. Okay.
Oh, hey.
So I started with I asked for pictures of everybody. I stole a couple off your Facebooks.
Oh no.
And I decided to make some morphing animations of you guys morphing into animals.
Okay.
Okay.
I started with Dan, and I tried to just find a good animal that you could morph into. So there's Dan, and here he
isolated
goes.
from background.
Here he goes. Dan, you are a proboscis monkey.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. There's your
I
book
love
cover.
that.
Yeah.
I want that as my wallpaper.
I like that second to last.
Yeah.
You sneeze in the middle of morning.
Next up, we got Julie Becker.
Oh.
Here you go, Julie. What could it be? What could it be? Yes.
It's a slice of cheese.
It's
It's Chris
2024 Garfield.
Everyone's
Wow.
favorite.
Yeah. Voiced by Chris Pratt.
Christopher Pratt.
Next up. Oh, yeah, we got to see that. There you are. There's
I like
the array.
There's a little like fake thumbs up on that penultimate one there.
Yeah. Ryan.
Just the head.
Don't miss this. Ryan, you become Smokin'.
I hate that nightmare fuel.
The second to last one kind of looks like a
That's
like
a
a
bad
nostalgia
cosplayer.
critic thumbnail or something.
I hate doing this segment because I haven't popped up it, and I know I'm going to be the worst one. Am I the worst?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think you're up next. Let's see.
Okay.
Nope, you're Max. Max, you morph into. Get ready. A pile of bones.
I may just do that someday.
Yeah.
I would love to intentionally stay in that form for 2 hours.
What's this book called, by the way? Just the
The bones.
bones. Yeah.
The relief.
And I think this is the last one. Here you go, Kevin.
Oh God, that's a great picture of me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's good.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. You get to turn into a shopping cart.
I appreciate you that you didn't go with the obvious mall cop or king of queens.
Oh, you're turning into the humble shopping cart, but you're one that has a head, so you can move around independently and see and hear.
Talk to the other Animorphs.
Can we see Dan again?
Yeah, let me see. Let's see. Dan was number 2. I think. No, Dan was number 1.
Yeah. Go for it.
It's gonna. There we go. There he is.
That one looks pretty sophisticated. I can see why you opened with that one.
Yeah.
It's the only one that's a real animal.
I thought you wanted to see it again because you were going to do like a sound effect where I farted.
Oh no, I've been playing the Doug and Patty sound effect. Every
great.
one of them.
That's useful. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
the face almost matches up until the very end, or it's like, oh, okay.
This is about as interactive as some of these upcoming Flash games we're going to play.
Yeah, he does look Doug Walker-esque. He's got the bleached teeth.
He looks uneducated in everything.
Yeah. Well, back to the games, I guess.
Like Doug Walker, he would think that version is a finished product.
Did Doug Walker ever do any games? Could we review?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did Bart's Nightmare and everyone hated
No,
it.
I mean, did he make any games?
He doesn't make movies. What are you talking about? Did he make games?
movies, he can
Games
make
are harder
games.
to make than movies.
I'm going to check the comments. You tee this up. Talk about Flash.
Ah, Jesus. Flash? Like what? The medium of entertainment?
Talk about, like, you have memories of playing some of these games.
What game's the next game? Is it the maze? We're gonna do the Hawk
Oh, I thought we said we're going to do Hawk Rescue next.
Hawk
with
Adventure.
Tobias.
Is it
Yeah.
Hawk
Animorphs
Hawk Rescue.
I did, yep. Sorry, I don't have
Sound
the sound effect. Yeah.
I played this game once in 1990X and only once because it was the second of the Animorphs Flash games put on Scholastic.com. I tried unearthing a few of these last night and I found the executables, but they're not compatible with modern Windows systems. You need a 32-bit environment. Compatibility mode doesn't work. So Neil dug them up on this old Flash game archive of his. This game isn't good. Let's play it.
Let's load it up. I think this is a mouse game, so I'm just going to play it. Yep.
Help Tobias rescue the Animorphs from the Yeerk pool before it's too late. They're locked in a cell and need your help to escape. You must fly through 4 levels to reach them.
Got it.
Click. I'm not reading that.
Fuck it. Dan, read it.
Push the left mouse button to fire maple flavored oatmeal. Make the enemy disappear and earn points. Replenish your power by grabbing barrels of oatmeal.
No,
which the
replenish your
reference only
power.
you would get. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Keep your keen hawk eyes and look out for keys. Grab keys with your talons by flying directly over them. You'll need 4 keys to release the Animorphs. While you're playing, be careful not to move the mouse too much, or you won't be able to control the hawk. You won't be able to recognize your input if you move too much. If you're firing but no ammo is coming out, you probably need to move your mouse so you're back in the game screen.
This game doesn't work well.
And this game has guns.
So this, all right, if you remember in our first episode, the Ace Ventura game we played, this is basically the same thing. Where we were swimming underwater and kept getting hit by shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not touching that.
Yeerks are worth 50 points. This might be our first visual of a Yeerk ever.
No, there was,
Wow, it looks just like a bad video game.
Get him! Get him!
no, I
you
don't
have to
get them.
shoot?
I need to avoid them.
Oh, shoot the oatmeal. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'll help.
Shoot the oatmeal out of your talons. Earth
Tobias's
boy stuck
favorite-
in
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think you have to grab the
Yeah,
barrel.
I know, but they're close to the Yeerks.
There's too many
That's where
levels
they
to
get
this. Do you guys remember when the Animorphs logo became a thing?
It became a
What do you
thing.
mean?
It wasn't there from day one. Like that A with like the star thing
Oh,
going on.
yeah.
Good.
I don't remember when it became a thing, but I remember when I
You
got
found the
my
hidden key.
books, I got the so I stole $10 from my mom to go to the Scholastic Book Fair and sign up for like get Animorphs books monthly in your mailbox, and it came with like the little A pendant.
Huh, I never saw that.
I don't know where that is anymore.
Taxons
Mom.
are like huge, disgusting centipedes.
Like,
I stole money to read.
Look at the little tongue sprite in the top right there. That's good.
That's a pretty
Out of
that's a
their
pretty good.
massive mouths. They were willingly enslaved by the Yeerks.
You know, earlier today, we had to spend like 3 hours giving Neil an info dump on all things Animorphs. He could have just played this game.
Yeah.
This is much more
oh,
eloquent
we're in the
than you
suburbs
guys.
now, not the farms.
All right, so I do.
With just hovering taxes.
Yeah, there's
this would be a
around.
lot easier with a real mouse. I just
Would
have a
the oatmeal
touchpad.
kill the Taxons, or would they just eat it?
Well,
No,
if
they
they
just
eat
told
it,
us.
it would damage them.
Yeah, it gets rid
Oh
of it.
yeah, because they have a Yeerk in them. That's fair.
Do you guys,
Healthy food is bad for taxons.
do you guys remember that book about flying frogs? It was like a picture book, like large. Like it was like probably like a 10 by 12 print book, and it was about a bunch of frogs flying around a suburban town at night.
Oh, Andalite bandits. No, I don't remember that.
I'll look it up at some point. But this kind of reminds me of that because why are the Yeerks flying? Are they like shot out of a cannon?
Oh yeah, you gotta click the A. Hork
Oh,
Bajir,
no.
200 points.
Oh damn.
Hork
Oh, it's
Bajir
Trogdor.
are fighting machines.
Oh, look at him fight.
Blades on their
Look at his
hands,
little arms.
elbows, wrists, and knees. The Hork Bajir were peace-loving creatures until they were enslaved by the Yeerks. So you better fucking kill them.
Listen. The books get into the nuances
Yeah.
of that smart guy.
Am I remembering incorrectly?
Oh wait, I'm out of ammo.
Was that like a big reveal in the books? Like, oh, the Hork Bajir are actually peaceful, and they use their big scary claws
Yeah.
just for trees.
I won't say a big
Yeah.
reveal, but it was part of like it was revealed a few books in. Sure.
I think
Yeah,
Axe
like
might make that clear
Book
before
9,
they.
right? I think is when Cassie comes across like some of the Hork-Bajirs in the forest. Or is that
The redwood forest in California.
Which one?
That's,
She turns to a wolf on the cover. I think
Book
it's the same.
9?
Yeah.
Animorphs number 9, the sticks.
No, that's the one where they need to stop the
logging.
logging.
Oh yeah.
That's the ants one.
Oh,
You
she
ran
becomes-
out.
No, that's the
Oops!
termite.
You
It's the
ran
termite
out of
one.
power.
I'll
Where
try
she almost
again.
gets sucked into being a termite
The
forever.
thing happened to me where I moved the mouse out of the
So Neil, do you have all the Flash games on this?
ever made.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flashpoint is an amazing piece of software.
It's pretty great.
Did anyone here make Flash games other than Neil and I when we were kids?
No, I never
Played
made
'em.
a flash game, but
I do remember like learning a bit of coding and
Yeah.
I don't know if I really made any games, but I did some interactive.
get the key, get the key.
Like stickdeck.com
Yay.
stuff, like click
Right.
this for
Just one more level and one more key.
I made the exact same type of thing.
The
like,
blade. Oh, that's the blade ship was dark.
yeah.
Well, it's
Very
dark there.
cool.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, yeah.
But like making early Flash games, Neil, was basically like you'd find an element in the composition in the picture that was basically a play button, right? Like, and you'd click it and like, oh wow, I got points. It played. Look at the Hork Bajir sticking their arms.
Wait, I just realized the keys have letters attached to them.
Oh, I clicked that.
So that spaceship's the size of the Hawk.
He didn't like it.
You know, in the Animorphs television show, Tobias wasn't a red-tailed hawk.
He was
Really?
Yeah, he was some other kind.
He was a Harris hawk.
Harrier.
Key.
Key!
I had
Found
that
the
in
last
trivia.
key and made it to the Yeerk pool.
All
The
right.
keys,
go.
it spells duck.
Party time.
It does spell duck.
Yeah. You've made it to the Yeerk pool. To unlock the cell and free the Animorphs, unscramble the 4 keys to spell an animal's name.
Yes.
We're a little ahead of you.
Yeah,
Scholastic.
change letters. All right.
There's only 1 minute.
Oh my.
Oh, fuck. All right.
No,
Try
no,
Cud.
Kudu!
Duh.
Dick.
Password correct.
You are a true Animorph warrior.
You also earned.
Using your
Using your
brain,
brain.
power and Tobias' speed, you have saved the Animorphs again. You have
I like you also earned 4850 points because you just know there was a bit of a semantics argument. Like, listen, we built the coding in to count the points. Can you just make them matter?
That's the game.
That's
the game.
it,
Does
yeah.
anyone else want to play? 'Cause
Again?
I'm not gonna let you.
Oh no, I already said anything.
Have we missed some
Neil,
nuance?
Neil, I want to say something. You might kill me if I say it.
Okay.
Can we play the Nesquik game?
Why?
Because they won't shut up about it in the chat.
All right. Let me see here.
Oh, so we're doing.
I'll play. I wasn't here last
The
time.
Nesquik
But before
game.
that, we have to have a judgment on.
Oh, of course.
So hold on. Get the gavel ready.
A little
Okay.
better than the last one.
Ready?
Yes.
I sentence Animorphs Hawk Rescue to be free of all the Animorphs who were trapped in spite of you also being an Animorph who freed all of them. You are hereby awarded by this court time served along with your points that you earned so bravely.
All right.
Sentence verdicted.
I believe the term is
all right, was it
verdicted.
chocolate? Okay, yeah, this was the Nesquik game.
Now a break from our regularly scheduled program for the appeal trial of
Yes.
the Nesquik rabbit.
Ryan never got to see this game.
I was not present for said rabbit.
No, hang on, I gotta get
But
it.
if Ryan condemns the rabbit,
Nesquik made
you
this
all
game.
have
No.
to shut up.
I really like cutting to the wide shot of the room and turning all the lights off except Ryan's spotlight. I'm a fan of that.
That was a nice touch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
get it. I can't get it up on the screen. Let me try again. There's that.
The game does not want to be played, people.
That's what we tried to tell them a month
How
ago.
many Nesquik games are there?
It's not capturing for some reason.
All right, we can move on.
All right, well,
Ryan, would you like to
rest
judge?
assured there's a shitty Nesquik rabbit game that I sentenced to death.
Should we try another Nesquik rabbit game?
Let's get back to Animorphs.
Just set it free. Just reverse my ruling, please.
Jury adjourned. Verdict undone.
I was really hoping you were just going to say no.
They are de-guilty.
All right, let's load up the Yeerk pool, or should I try
Let's do the Game Boy game.
the Game Boy game?
I'd like to see a Game Boy
Game
game.
Boy Color.
Right.
Yeah.
In color?
Animorphs.
Yeah, can you believe it?
No.
Mario's playing tennis on that thing.
For the first time.
So what is the title of this Game Boy
just called
Color
Animorphs.
Animorphs game?
Animorphs.
The Game Boy Color Animorphs
They fit
game.
all the translations on one cartridge, and it's like 500 kilobytes.
Well, it's presented by Scholastic.
Mm-hmm.
And
The makers of the Magic Treehouse?
Cool.
By the year 2000, I bet.
Runny
I'm
fire.
sorry, but there weren't a
good.
lot of Animorphs fans left, and they weren't making new ones.
Let's have Ryan play
called
this one.
Animorph.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Okay. The Earth is under attack.
An alien race called the Yeerks have
Oh,
landed.
there's that blade ship again.
They are hideous creatures that
Hideous.
control the minds of people and other aliens. We must fight them. We have the power to morph into animals. Are you ready to become an Animorph?
What's up with their faces?
Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Save
Saving
the
animals.
animals.
All
Oh, is
of
that
the
supposed to be
animals.
us?
I think it's supposed to be Cassie, but
Tobias,
countdown
make
thing.
sure you speak. Make sure you speak
Press A.
Right with the green button? Red button?
Huh?
to everyone before leaving the barn.
Thank you, Elfangor.
Note from Dad, I just got a call from the pet shop. The animals are out of control. Oh, Cassie's parents were veterinarians, weren't they? So she knew about animals.
Yeah. Good writing.
they read a book.
Oh, you got to write that down.
Does anyone have a pen?
Oh, we'll remember it. It's pretty, catchy.
We're recording.
Junior CD, Vice Law, password.
Looked like they were like
An animal tried to get its morph.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
you must be in morph to fight.
Oh, it's a Pokemon game.
Oh,
I select dog.
Cassie morphs dog.
The rat runs away.
Fight.
Scream.
Why?
You see, sometimes I get self-conscious that I talk too much, and then I hear all this dead air.
Yeah.
We're just mesmerized by this amazing
Mouse.
game.
Pounded.
Morph.
Yeah.
So I should add more context for those that haven't read the books.
Video games are like televisions with typewriters attached.
This didn't happen in the books. You didn't have to battle the animals to get the ability to turn into them.
They had
You
to,
just
like,
touched
fight-
them.
They have to fight
The
ants
end.
before they-
Sometimes you'd sedate them.
Well, by touching them,
automatically.
it automatically sedated them. Yes.
So you think that scene in Manhunter where he's touching that sedated tiger,
Yeah.
he's gaining the morphing power?
Yeah. I always thought that.
Yeah.
Still got to talk to Tobias.
You got to talk to everyone.
Yeah, and Marco.
Things are bad.
No, that's cute. They
Get some good morphs.
they made
Find the
Tobias'
pet shop in the mall,
mutual
and I'll check in later.
italicized.
Oh, I have to start over.
So
In the books, he's like in brackets, right? In the prose.
Yes. Is that a goat? It's a goat.
Oh, the most powerful morph of them all.
Kill the goat.
I think that's what people think the dialogue in an Animorphs book must be like. Oh, look, it's a goat, the most powerful morph of all. Like, not, oh man, they're going to kill
I'm going
us.
to bite his goat.
I mean, we did establish that oatmeal is a weakness already, so like, can
That's
like a
canon.
goat being very powerful be that far off? You know?
Acquired goat morph. That's just a different goat. Is it?
I think it's a
No.
skunk. No, it's a
Raccoon.
raccoon.
Ah, raccoon.
The most powerful morph.
I'm going with goat.
You got to stop saying that, Marco. That'd be a Jake
No.
thing if anyone's.
I'm gonna burrow.
You think there's like
That's a
types in
defense.
this, like in Pokemon? Like,
I wonder how deep this is. Do
Ah,
you have
my
like
first-
a Morphodex you can look at?
Professor Moke.
Let's gnaw.
Get him.
Kick his ass.
This is a better game than the PlayStation 1 game, but a little less exciting to look at because of the color.
also because you could just be playing Pokemon instead.
Raccoon morph. Tree.
Get to the mall. Oh,
Caught by alien. Prepare
What?
for battle.
Well, they couldn't fit Hork-Bajir in there.
Oh, there it is.
Alien's much easier to fit in with
Fight him as a
resolution.
mouse.
as a,
I'm going to be a raccoon.
I mean, they won't get you if you're a mouse. You just leave.
Bite.
Use Elfangor's gun.
This was a bad idea.
Now, if you die, do you get to play as another Animorph, or is that the
I
end of the
think
game?
I die.
Hypothetically, if you die.
run.
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 No,
Oh,
don't do a fight.
Camouflage.
Do a run.
Oh.
Let's see what the chat says about the Game Boy Animorphs game.
Nope.
Oh, good. Another one.
This is what you get for not talking to everyone. They would have told
Let's
you not to go outside.
Bite. I think I'm going to die. So oh, so I lost
You lose
raccoon.
Oh, so okay. So you lose the morph. Also not
Just
how
like
it
in
works
the
in
books.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've been slain.
Will I get a Hork-Bajir morph?
Ooh,
That would be
that's
interesting.
Although it does work this way in the anime 2 Year Eternity. Anybody watch 2 Year Eternity? No.
No. No, man.
I'm going with dog.
Wait, morph into a gun.
An ordinary suburban dog looking up at a Hork-Bajir.
Got food. I'm still a dog.
Oh, cool.
Oh no!
Can you go into like a menu setting? Is there a menu you can
Oh,
load?
look at that snake.
Pull up
Get that snake.
the start button.
Who is that?
It's Melissa Chapman.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, see if the an animal. Try to get its morph.
Snake.
Snake.
That's all you need to know.
Imagine if you played this before Pokemon and tried to explain it to people. Like you loved the books, but you couldn't get your friends into it. But you're like, I found this game.
You'd be the laughingstock of school,
Yeah.
and you already read Animorphs.
I now have snake.
Yay.
I think that was one of the things I, as an adult, was surprised by,
Talk
that
to
not
Melissa.
as many people knew what Animorphs was. Like, they knew what it was, but no one read it.
Ryan, press start and see if there's a menu. Don't
Don't
morph.
morph. You're not alone.
Oh, because Melissa.
Oh, I can just morph.
Any manager.
Ah.
But what happens if she sees you morph?
You win.
Bad.
You have to kill her.
The Animorph code. It's a lot like the police.
Oh, it's just a
Woman, how's it going? It's a beautiful
Beautiful day.
day. I'm going to the sharing tonight. Oh.
This looks like a fan mod of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I could just see us sitting around, like, trying to solve the world's problems one night, drinking, going, you know, you could have made that Pokemon game into an Animorph game with a few text changes.
It's the mall.
Looks just like the mall.
You walk in, Visor 3 is just right there.
Just grumble, grumble, grumble. You can't talk to him now.
And I will once again add the context that the sharing is sort of the front for the alien
My snake escaped.
overtake of Earth.
Someone must catch the snake.
It's like a youth group kind of thing.
Yeah.
Monkey.
They have a monkey in a mall pet store.
It's California.
Yeah.
If this game didn't come out in 1998 or whatever,
2000.
and Scholastic just decided to publish this as like a small $20 downloadable for like Switch and Steam Deck or whatever, I could see this getting a lot of praise these days. Like, it would obviously look a little bit better, but the
Yeah.
idea of like it's just a reskin of Pokemon with Animorph stuff, I could see this moving.
I think you're insane.
Well, I've said crazier stuff. So there's a monkey in the mall.
Scream.
What did the monkey try to throw?
Shit. Kick.
It was a good alley-oop by all of us right there. Good job.
What does the chat think?
It is a bit redundant, isn't it?
Yeah, I
like
was
that
just
band.
thinking, how far do we want to go into this? Like, do we want to try to find a boss?
I've tamed a monkey.
I'm curious if I was thinking about this with the last game when I saw the timer. Like, what happens if you stay in morph for too long? Is that an instant game over?
Why is the monkey blue? Magnolia Blossom's asks. Because the Game Boy Color only had 3
It's the
colors.
stairs store. All right.
My dad works there. Lately,
Can't
he's
go
been
in.
staying later and later.
There's that snake.
You found it.
You already have a snake.
I do.
Snake against snake.
Ooh.
I'm doing it.
Who will win?
You'll get a double
much-
snake.
Man, how much longer do we want to play the snake versus snake sprite game?
Swim.
This is good.
Some snakes can swim. It's not wrong.
Bane.
I'm
Eel.
Anaconda?
in the mall. There's no water.
As
I
other
don't know, I saw
snakes.
some fish
In the
when
fountain.
Pain. I always liked in Pokemon, like, the verb choices. Like something like a feign. Like, it's not as obvious as like attack,
Flail.
block,
Yeah.
parry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna venom the snake.
Yeah.
Get into a super snake.
Give him a taste of his own medicine.
Thank God I'm almost dead and required another snake.
How cool would it look if a Yeerk tried to take over a snake? The snake just has like a bulbous side to it. I think that snake's the controller. It keeps moving in circles.
Morphing snake.
Game over.
What? Why?
You were seen.
Her.
You were
Oh.
So unlike Pokemon, it does
I'm
allow you
good.
to break the game. All right.
seen. All right.
I enjoyed that
Here's
game.
your
over.
controller.
All right,
Thank
all right. Well, it's time for well, what is the panel thing? Before we go to the judge, let's give him a moment to get his thoughts together. What does everyone think of Animorphs for Game Boy Color?
I think it's admirable that they do keep to the canon of you can't just be seen morphing. That's nice.
I wonder if it got into any sort of plot or had cutscenes or anything if you played for longer. You know, how Pokemon kind of like had some stuff going on as it went.
I think there's eventually bosses, like boss fights. I mean, it's not just going around getting goats and mice and whatnot.
There was a Hork-Bajir on the front yard, so maybe
Yeah, why? Yeah, that's a bit of a double standard, I think, between the morphing secrecy and the controller front. Dan, you've been awfully quiet. What do you think?
I don't. That was just a whole bunch of noise to me.
All right. On that note, what does Judge Murphy believe?
prepared. I hereby sentence this game to live the rest of its days as snake. It is sentenced to snake. Judgment final.
Yeah, if you get caught in morph, you're stuck in morph forever.
Nothlets.
Man.
Dirty Nothlets.
I think that's supposed to be the best Animorphs game. Is that?
Oh, no.
No. Maybe the PC game. Maybe the PC
I thought the platformer was decent looking. I like that kind of. You're
like
judging
the
it by
cutscenes.
PlayStation standards.
I'm judging it by the standards of other video games. Yes.
I was having an
On the
okay
same
time with it.
platform.
I like that kind of platformer where there's a lot of like bespoke mechanics
There's
as you
nothing
go
in it that
through
speaks to the game, like the themes of the story.
True.
And stuff. It is
That's
just
fine.
The
Yeah, it's just
cutscenes are
collecting
cool.
Coins.
the coins. What?
It's just collecting coins.
All right. Well, I'm gonna load up one you didn't have on your list. It's called the Animorphs Mega Mix Maker, and it doesn't have a lot to do with Animorphs, but it is
Mega help.
What?
It's a.
Are you ready
No.
to mix some fat beats and jamming tunes?
Is this like official?
All you
logo
need
right there.
Well,
is a
okay.
little
Sure, but-
imagination.
Yeah, no asshole could just put that in
Anna
it.
sounds. Anna sounds.
As you know, a good song includes a variety of sounds layered together to form one unified tune. These layers are broken down into different tracks. You can separate the different sound samples by giving them their own tracks. Thus, you can have one drum track, one rhythm track, and so on.
Okay, Marco.
etc.
Laying down a kickin' beat is a great way to start creating your song. To put the drums on the track,
A hot tune.
definitely need some hot rhythms.
All right, let's try it out. So here's the different sounds. Nice.
If I give you the chords to the Animorphs TV show theme
There's no
song,
chords. I think it's
how
just
long do you
drums.
think it would?
Oh yeah, this is what I was hearing in my head when I was reading the books.
So, I
Hey, wait. Sounds like okay.
What's an any sound?
Hang on. I got stopped.
probably a hawk. and a
Okay,
fart.
so
Heartbeat.
heartbeat.
kind of like if a cat did the whoa.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Oh, lion roar.
My name is Jake.
That's the opening and ending of it.
Wait.
My name is Jake, leader of the Animorphs.
Yep.
Let's do it.
It's Rachel's catchphrase.
All right, so let's
Neil,
get-
did you know about this last night and you didn't tell me?
I knew about it this morning.
This is what you do when we're not around.
This is more or less what Neil does when we're not
Oh
around.
yeah,
is the
I'm
album
thinking
right
I'm
here.
gonna rip some of these sound effects and
Oh, they're on the soundboard tomorrow.
My name is Jake, leader of the Animorphs. My name is Jake, leader of the Animorphs. My name is Jake, leader of the Animorphs.
hang on, I gotta add that.
I can't believe I never heard of this.
You made a fan game, Kevin.
Apparently.
Okay. There's like no grid, so it's not that.
Oh, I like 11. I want a little matrix.
Okay. It's all pretty Matrix.
It is all.
Okay, let's
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
let's
Yeah,
do it.
I mean,
Go for it.
Throw a little special effects in there. Throw number 3 somewhere.
So what game system was
Yeah.
this for?
That's huge.
I like how chrome that volume knob is.
yeah.
My name is Jake, leader of the Animorphs. My name is Jake, leader
Leader
of
of
the
the
Animorphs. My name is Jake, leader of the Animorphs.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This sounds terrible.
Really ugly.
Let's
That's
turn
great.
the volume
That's
down.
a really good game. Yeah.
It's like your morphing sound.
It's like
Yeah.
your
I'm sure that was the
morphing
argument
sound.
someone made.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's also a slider puzzle. But let's load up the Yeerk pool game because you guys actually remember playing this.
Judge Ryan, are you gonna pass judgment on
I
the
sentenced
Megamixer?
the sickest beats in town to be the coolest soundboard I've ever seen. That's Animorph themed.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So what platform was this on?
This was
PC
also
and Macintosh.
Okay.
You couldn't play it in browser. You had to download an executable off Scholastic.com. I remember playing this game back in the day, and it kind of scaring me.
Really?
because it's kind of
Creepy.
desolate, kind of like it's empty.
Well, you get
right?
to see Yeerks at one point,
Too.
and there's like a creepy sound effect. I say creepy in quotes.
Use
Ooh.
the colored keys to free the gorillas from their matching colored cages. Once you've released a gorilla, you can use its morph by hitting the spacebar to help Jake chase off the controllers. But remember, you can only stay in the gorilla morph a limited time. Well, at least the people who wrote this read the books. A book.
Not Animorphs. They just read a book.
A lot of Moby Dick references.
More.
There's a lot of rules.
That got me. Thank you, Max.
You're welcome.
At the end of each level, your points will be done. The Applegates, I know that's not their last name, never cared for points in the books.
My
My name is
Jake.
his name is
Leader of the
Jake.
Animorphs.
So who here played this game back in the day?
I believe I did. This seems to ring a bell. I never played the. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
This is bringing back memories.
So it's a
yeah.
I might have played it
down.
once.
It's a maze. It's a screensaver. It's less interactive than the morphs Neil played earlier.
The
I wish
gorilla.
this had the music from the
Oh, I open
last game we had open.
Can't open that. Do I need a key? I don't remember.
All
Yeah,
the
you need a
controllers in this
key.
game look kind of like me.
There is a key.
Oh, you got a blue key, so you can get a blue gorilla. Oh, here comes a man.
Not just any man. Wait, didn't you get a blue key?
No, I saw
No,
a blue
some
key. I have to
other-
go in.
Oh,
Oh,
got stepped on.
there.
That was
you
cheap.
still have the key though.
Oh, good.
It's true, so you can
Oh.
just go right to that gorilla.
Okay,
Go
but
to
I
that
have to remember
gorilla.
where that gorilla was. I think
That away.
There you
go.
That's the blue ape.
No, I don't think I played.
Ah, dear.
Oh, good, he's stupid.
Fuck. Okay. Now he's gone.
He's back.
But okay.
Oh.
Can I kill
Get
him? Is it kind of like Pac-Man where
Go
I
back.
can
Go back. Smush him.
It is like that, man.
murder?
No, it said you're chasing away the controllers.
Oh, okay.
Please,
That's not the Animorphs I grew up with.
please don't. Whew. Oh no, please. No.
You know, when you're a little kid, a bunch of grown adult men grabbing you can
Yeah.
be frightening.
I
Like
don't
on
it.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
An
legendary.
elephant? Sure, why not?
No cage for that elephant.
Oh, by the way, you can't turn into an elephant. You just get
Yeah,
a
I got
sound
it.
effect.
Collect it.
Game's not that
It's
sophisticated.
just gorillas.
Eagle.
Bald eagle, yeah.
Listen, this game needs some more animals in it. Like, there's not enough memory to keep all these animals.
Where's the yellow door for the
Yeah, I don't
yellow
know.
gorilla?
So what creeped me out about this game is at some point you can stumble across the Yeerk pool. Listen, it's going to be wicked tame looking if you do stumble across it.
oh, there it is.
There.
But when I was 8 years old, looking at my CRT monitor at like 9:30 at night with all the lights off, it was dreadful. It was dread-inducing. I didn't want to be close to Yeerks. And this is before there was any official artwork of the Yeerks. I think the Yeerks and the Yeerk pool in this, I think it's just a picture of like
Oh, go
some
back
like
up.
worms or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the green. So do I need to
down, no.
collect all the gorillas? Is that what
Yeah,
I'm doing?
you get
Yeah.
the one key, and then every
That's how
time
you
you get
save
a gorilla,
Earth.
you'll get the new key.
Now I have a red.
Now you have them all. All the gorillas.
So you can morph into a gorilla. How do you do that?
Press
Oh, there's a
the
timer.
spacebar.
I love that sound effect.
I don't want to stay a gorilla for too
Sounds
long.
like the Incredible Hulk getting launched into space.
Oh,
What?
Yeah,
I was a gorilla.
wait, you.
Oh.
Oh, you completed it.
I used to work right across from a bunch
No,
of
you
gorillas,
died.
and they never made that noise.
All right, come on, you can do this. You can do this.
We can beat level 1 of a children's game.
You could have Julie do it.
Nah.
Julie knows Animorphs.
I'll do the next one.
A
What's
bear,
that? Oh,
an elephant,
A saber-toothed
but
tiger.
mostly gorilla.
it's like putting me into a trance.
Yeah.
In this game, there are 9 Animorphs. You must free them.
This is like the music I put on to go to sleep to.
It's just too short a sample to be relaxing.
Doo-doo.
Sounds like the Encarta splash screen.
Yeah.
Looks like I can go to the right, but it's like too off screen.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Freak. This khakis.
Keys and eagles, they have it all.
This must be one of the first games ever.
This is right after Tetris.
Book adaptations are gonna be big, I'm telling you.
There's a green.
Good. No.
Everyone's trying to turn video games into motion pictures. Real money is in books and the video games that you give away for free on the website.
Okay.
This is a 1.8 megabyte download.
Oh my
That's a
god.
lot back then. No.
That's like a whole
Become a
CD.
gorilla, though. Get him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And it's all the way over on
Yeah,
the other
no.
right.
Oh, right.
Left.
The-
Yeah, but last time I did that, it didn't work.
You became a human boy. See where the gorilla's blinking in the top left? It's like your timer.
Yeah, you're running out of gorilla juice. if that
Final
happens.
gorilla.
Save him, save him, save him. And if that jerk gets close, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
How many levels?
You ready, Kevin?
You're
No.
Whoa.
You gotta move.
What?
What?
Really?
You gotta move.
Oh, I thought it was a cutscene.
1.8 megabytes.
Oh, man. Oh.
What does this even represent?
Don't yerk me.
Don't yerk me,
It's
bro.
just a big room, a big empty. Oh.
That creeped me out.
Yeah, that is creepy.
Are you
Okay.
Well, I think you won the war. Do you want to play the PC game now?
Over.
Yeah.
Not you
Wow.
won? It's game over?
It's just game
No,
over.
because I
Why?
fell into the yerk pool.
Produced
Oh.
by Knucklehead Films.
Cool. I should look them up.
All right. Well,
So what do you think?
Time for a summary judgment. I sentence this game to not 1, not 2, not 3, but all 4 gorillas to be served sequentially.
it's getting 4 gorillas. 4 gorillas it is.
No gorillas for time served.
All right. All right. How many more Animorph games could there be?
There's one more.
One more?
It's called
One
Animorphs.
final gorilla-themed Animorph.
It's called Animorphs Know the Secret.
I played the demo for this. That's all I can say about it.
Let me see if I can get it to run.
Is it 4x3 or 16x9?
I think it's probably 4x3.
So how was the demo, Kevin?
I remember there being a very long real-time cutscene where Tobias explains the very dense lore.
I love these fancy intros followed by
Gigawatt.
yeah,
All right, I'm going to turn this up so the audience can hear. Let's drink in.
followed by
All right, let's
the most bare bones Animorphs. Secret. All right. I like this.
This looks like a game.
Change player?
That probably
It
changes.
says like Julie, Max, Dave.
Cops. I think I have yeah, okay. I set up the controller so I can actually play it.
See, the human hand's becoming an animal hand.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's
That-
the twist.
See. Can I play it?
Yeah, sure.
Try. Oh.
All right, everyone shut up.
Oh boy. Lore.
Hi there. I know you're probably not used to talking to a hawk, but there's a bunch of things in my world that you've never seen before. My name is Tobias. I can't tell you my last name or any of my friends' last names or where we live or our phone numbers or just about anything.
Aren't you guys just the least bit tired of hearing this?
You see, you're probably like most people who look up at
least
the
it's not
stars at
Jake.
night and wonder what it would be like if creatures from another planet ever landed on Earth. Well, you can stop wondering. It really happened. Not so long ago, the Earth was invaded by an alien race, the Yeerks, and their evil leader, Visser III. The Yeerks take control of other creatures
Not
by
pictured.
crawling into their heads and turning them into
File not found.
Photo not found.
conquer other races on other planets. And their mission on Earth is moving fast.
He's just riding some
Many
thermals.
people in our town may seem normal
Short
at
thermals.
first, but they're far from normal. Even our school vice principal.
Do you ever want to get a good conversation?
Yes. Okay, I like this one the best.
Yeah.
They failed.
Man, if you ever want to start a conversation up with an Animorphs fan, you just bring up thermals.
Oh.
Me and my friends,
Interesting chime.
Marco, Cassie, and Jake. He gave us a really cool power. He gave us the ability to morph, to change into any animal we touch
Morphing
by
power.
acquiring its DNA.
Go ahead, Marco.
They're illegal in
It's
this
your turn to
state.
try.
That's
The moan.
Amazes me every time.
This game has played all of its cards. We can
That's it.
Get it?
Oh.
Yeah, Marco. Animorphs. That's us. 5 kids versus the Yeerks. And we're the only ones left who can stop them. If the sharing spreads any further, the human race will surely be doomed. We need your help.
Slightly basic said, this is next gen.
Here we go.
It really does feel
like
that way.
the new age music really makes it.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Or take your control pad and press the direction key. You
I am.
Betty's watching.
Oh, nice.
Now, you can move all 4 characters to any place. If you hold down the left shift key on the keyboard, or press and hold the run button.
You're asking too much, Jake.
I think I set the shoulder keys
Shoulders.
to do stuff.
It's weird that he said use your controller when that's also what a Yeerk
It's also
slave is called.
Use your lowercase c controller.
Come on, I can't even run.
I think that's the run.
Oh, the.
Good.
Okay.
He sounds like Max Goof.
Yeah, he does sound like,
might
what's that
be.
actor's name?
Max
He was
Goof.
Jason
Thackeray
something.
Binks, too.
Yeah.
Maxie.
Okay, I'm just figuring out. Let's see how we change. Oh, okay. I press.
Yo, go find a dinosaur to acquire.
Okay. So I press this button to
See-
change. Oh,
See, if you were a kid in 1998 or whatever and asked to design a video game for Animorphs, this would be it, right? This
Pretty
seems
much,
like the
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're just at the barn.
This movement scheme is
We're finally atmospheric.
Nauseating.
Never been atmospheric. The all night.
Yeah.
Listen, Max Payne hadn't come out yet. They hadn't figured it out.
You're around the red barn.
Where do I go?
It is weird how much of third-person
Water.
movement was
Behind the barn.
codified in that first Max Payne
It
game.
probably won't let you in the water.
Turn into a dolphin.
Oh, it would.
This is kind of cool. I'm vibing with it.
Yeah.
I love this level of graphics. Low poly, they call it.
It is when you look back at early 3D games that could capture your imagination and give you the illusion of scale and depth, and then you return to them years later. There is a certain dark magic
More of
to
a
it.
contemplative game.
This is the tutorial.
Oh no, keep going around the red barn. That's where your key is.
Where?
Or
Other
your
side of the
points.
barn. Other
Oh,
side.
other
You were,
side of the
you
barn.
were headed in the
Oh,
right
you
direction. I
just
kept
walk-
kicking back.
You just walk backwards. You don't even turn. I really can't run.
Can I get one of those honey buns?
There should be a.
Or are they frozen?
Uh,
Did we talk about how Dan made these?
Not yet. We
I
should.
took them
Thank
from
you.
a Pillsbury thing and threw them in the oven.
You made
There
them
it
from
is.
scratch.
There's your points or
There it is.
keys.
You can do it. You can do it.
God.
Real Animorph fans know why we're eating these. It's because we're hungry.
It is not Max Goof, Jason Marsden, by the way.
Marsden, yes.
This guy was in Starship Troopers, though. So
Walk
Ooh.
Huh.
over
First
box.
one or the other one?
the first one.
His name is Neil Patrick Harris.
Jake Busey.
You got it.
It'd be funny if Jake Busey was.
Hey,
the
I'm
voice
Busy
of-
3.
My name is Jake. I can't tell you my last name, but it's Busey.
To open the box, click the Action 2 button to bring up the inventory menu. arrow buttons or the direction keypad on your controller. Highlight the key. Once the key
I can't tell you my last name, but it's beautiful.
and you will now be able to open the box.
It's a pretty perfect sentence.
Nice. Energy bars.
Oh boy.
Acquire a new animorph. Walk your party close to the squirrel.
The squirrel. Oh.
Nope.
I need an energy bar.
Perfect, Dan. Thank you.
You're
Where's
welcome.
the squirrel?
Oh, yeah, it's straight
This
ahead.
way.
I think.
You know, it's kind of bittersweet. After tonight, we'll never hang out again. And we'll also have played every Animorph game together.
Except for the sliding puzzle.
It's a slide, of course. It's like, I probably gave that away at a Burger King Kids Club.
Okay. I'll get the squirrel using the action 1 button.
This music is
Can't
really
get to,
making
there's a
it.
force field around it. Okay.
Begin the game with your base set of morphs. But by touching an animal, you can acquire an animal's DNA.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Add him to your list of possible.
That's how I always pictured it.
When you want to
I love it when K.A. wrote, I touched the animal and the blue beam surrounded me.
you will see the morph signal light up. Now, by pressing the action key,
The commissioner will turn it on.
display.
I make that same joke.
By moving the direction key. Go ahead. Select an animal.
Go ahead.
Morph. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Wow, you have a lot out the gate.
Somebody
So what
asked,
should I do? We got tiger.
Kit
No.
36
What is that?
asked,
Can it
what
be
is
an
the objective
Andalite?
exactly?
I think it's a gorilla.
It's to
Let's
vibe.
find out.
Oh, there's a lot of badgers.
I think those are all squirrels.
Those are squirrels.
That's what
They-
each
they-
person has. Cassie
Betty,
the squirrel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Betty Fellon asked, did you all talk about the book where the Animorphs met Hansen? Yes.
Yes, yep. We sure did. Don't worry.
Or was that on the
I think it was
podcast?
on the podcast.
Okay,
but
that's
yeah,
in a
Betty,
future
I
episode.
will get a copy of that book and or at least
Did you
get a
talk
picture
about-
of the page it happens on.
The one where the Jonathan Taylor Thomas analog.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's book 12.
Yeah.
Jeremy Jason McCole.
Oh my God.
Those cards
He's a
make the
controller,
books.
right? He's like getting people to join the sharing.
Yes. Yes. Oh.
Can I hear? All right, can we just be quiet? And I want to hear the morph.
I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to turn it up. Okay.
Okay.
But I can't.
They should just reverse the sound.
But I can't stay as the tiger.
Do you need more morph juice?
Yeah. I can't.
You might need some morph
Back.
juice.
Yeah, turn
Pepsi.
right back.
Did you try collecting the letter A?
Maybe it's situational. Maybe it's.
If you ever want
Oh,
to
it's
make
like
your
it's
team
just
run
a-
faster,
it's still a
just use the
tutorial.
left shift or the run button like you did before.
Animorphs
Go
as an
ahead,
IP
move the
has
team
kind of
to the
like
edge
that
of the forest.
that Ghostbusters thing going on with it, where there's Ghostbusters, then all the real Ghostbusters stuff, right? Like all the stuff that looks specifically like the cartoons, so they have to pay the likeness. Only it's the inverse with Animorphs, where there's so much stuff tacked onto the TV show. Like this and the Game Boy game are the TV show. Clearly,
Yeah.
the Flash game, the first one we played was the TV show, and the PS1 game was the TV show. Like they really went all in on the IP when that
really
show
like
got picked
Sean
up.
Astin. Not Sean Astin.
Ashmore,
Thank you.
Iceman.
Yeah.
They did not have Sean Astin money.
My name is Sean.
Beat it, Julie. This is Animorph.
I swear to God, there's a run button. I think I mapped it to like.
I'm gonna morph into an athlete.
I'm really pressing every button.
Let me see. Give me that. Wait a minute.
It might have been a key on the keyboard that doesn't translate to the because they've given us a lot of direction.
I think running will help.
Animorphs options.
Run button 7.
It's clearly a PlayStation controller. What a tease that this wasn't the one that came out on PlayStation. The PS1 could have done this.
Oh, absolutely. Like the voice lines
Go
would
back
have been
to
more like
graphics.
crushed, but yeah.
No, the graphics were all set to highest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you imagine this looking any better, Kevin? Come on.
Turn on ray tracing.
Yeah.
Run now.
He's Rachel.
Hold that down.
Oh.
This looks a lot like the background of like a Final Fantasy on PlayStation 1 game fight scene.
Really?
Like where it looks good if you don't look at the background.
Maybe I have to be an animal to go in.
Oh,
Only
squirrel.
a flea could fit in the forest.
Maybe I have to be a squirrel to go into the forest. but I need to go to my morphing juice.
I think when he maps.
Oh, it's only when the morph button is lit up. Did you?
I think
did
there's
you?
a morph to acquire here before you leave.
Well, I got the squirrel.
That's a good start.
There it is.
There we go.
Morph.
I guess.
It's pretty rough. I think the tiger or wolf would be our best bet.
Oh, okay.
You didn't move
Thanks,
correctly.
Jake.
All right, Jake.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts to morph.
Now you're free to move about in the practice course. If you need to jump, press the action key. To super jump, double-click the action.
Super
You
jump.
will have certain special features for each animal, but you'll discover those on your own.
Where's Julie's mic at?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Woo! Okay, this is a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now this is like Crash Bandicoot.
It's like Avatar.
Wait.
Brian, how do you describe the way you intentionally
The controls are
syncopate those sentences you do? It's like
Avatar.
Look out.
Look out for the punji pit.
Yeah, see, this is a video game.
Time to wake us. So
Ready, set, Animorphs.
Oh, you have a timer underneath your morph button, by the way.
You only have 2 hours to go down this path.
The controls are very fucked up.
I highly doubt that, Julie.
I'm just that
Yeah,
bad.
don't-
at
Yeah, that's the only explanation.
You know, you can double jump,
Super jump.
super jump,
Like Spider-Man.
Ooh.
you can speed
Ooh,
boost.
Yeah.
like real wolves.
Oh, wow.
Super jump.
There's
52 seconds left.
ah. How many seconds?
52.
Oh.
47.
Why are they playing like Australian outback music?
You're in the burbs. You're late to watch Crocodile Dundee 2.
Whoa. Okay.
You got 30 seconds.
What's that?
Some Yeerk nonsense.
Do we, hypothetically,
Yes.
Max,
Yes.
what qualifies something as being a game? Like, what's the bare minimum? Do you just have to be interactive with it?
Yeah.
I feel like there has to be a goal, like some way to win it,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
In ways to
No.
lose, right?
Yeah.
Would a choose your own
the-
adventure be a game?
In a way.
Yeah, they're called game books.
It's true.
The non-trademark term is a game book.
Like Band-Aid is to adhesive medical strip, as choose your own adventure is to game book.
Frogs.
Whoa! Capture the frog. Get the morph.
Next, you'll learn how to
I
control
win.
your animals in combat. Go to the side of the barn and click on the electrical panel.
And kill that trespasser.
Now I have to walk slowly.
You should
all
use the
way.
bear, Cassidy.
Quit fucking around, Rachel.
Don't worry, he's a Yeerk. Trust me.
They're all Yeerks.
Everyone I don't like is a Yeerk.
So are we game for after this, ending on an Alternamorphs?
Sure.
At least one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it a little bit.
I'd recommend
Let's see if we
going
can fit all 6 of us on that $200 cap.
A menu will appear that shows you the available animals you can use in combat. Select one animal for each character.
You cannot
in the
use the
party.
squirrel in
The
combat.
animal you select will fight in the battle.
I really want
Once
to
you've
know what happens if
selected
you
a
pick the
combat
squirrel.
animal for each character, click the action key.
I'm gonna stick with easy. All right. Okay.
Oh yeah,
There's
you
no,
can't, you
there
can't
can't
get
be
this.
a squirrel.
Yeah,
We'll go with. Okay, why
you can only do manly animals.
When you want to battle,
Whoa.
only the
Orc
animal
Bajir.
with a circular disc
Why is Rachel the
will be able
gorilla?
to fight.
It's
You will have
turn-based
10
fighting?
seconds in order to pull off your moves in combat.
Yeah, why is Rachel the gorilla?
Next animal will move into position. If your
Marco's
energy
polar
push
bear.
ever dwindled to 0,
The sight of these aliens just kicking the shit out of an animal is really funny.
Look at that duck.
All right. right.
This is a little Final Fantasy. Ooh. Watch out, Square Enix. Take some notes.
Wolf Punch.
There's a new game in town.
You just can press a bunch of buttons.
Is it a rhythm game?
No, it's like
Combos?
yes, whatever combo. Oh,
Oh shit, he mega hit you.
But maybe you can read his moves.
Oh, so you can like
Maybe
block
it's a
them.
Copy moves.
Maybe it's a video game.
Yeah.
oh, is it like Simon? I really
Oh, look, you got one all beat up. He's fading.
Silver Streak Surge.
Yeah.
It's a cool move. It's a lot like it's like Princess Renoa's dog in Final Fantasy VIII. No one
I
gets
think
that.
I'm getting them.
Angela?
Icy.
Icy Howl.
I was expecting him to breathe ice breath.
You are a polar bear.
You're sad.
Neil, I bought that Arnold Palmer for you because I
Oh.
thought you said you wanted iced tea.
Okay. Oh, you got him.
And now they're celebrating. This reminds me of the Zoo Race. Does anyone know that game?
I know
yeah.
the zoo
The
race,
Noah's
yeah.
Ark racing
Oh
game.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Look at all your energy bars.
Oh.
Pick them up.
I would have eaten this up if I had it on PC back in the day.
Yeah, me too.
And had nothing else to do.
It had no friends. My parents weren't forcing me to go to football practice. Yeah, I would have eaten this up.
All right. I'm stuck. No, I can walk back.
You win. You defeated all 2 Hork-Bajir.
You've stopped the invading force.
All right. Where do I go?
There was a ladder.
Oh, is that?
Good thing you killed
it was
those
over to the
tortured
left.
souls.
Yeah, good thing.
Good thing you killed those captive animals.
Oh my god, these controls. It's just really.
Do we, how much more until we can make a verdict?
Not long. Not long.
I don't think the game has even
Go
started
up the
yet.
ladder. Go up
It
the ladder.
hasn't.
I'm telling you, these controls are in
The tank control.
Yeah.
Now that you know the basic moves, let's see if you can help us save the world.
Now you can buy the full game.
Go get your parents' credit card.
$300 to this.
AOL keyword morph for tips and tricks.
Let's go to this place.
I love this. I really like it.
I gotta do too.
It's the most accurate to the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also kind of looks like Vermont, which makes me happy.
The graphics in this are the same level of quality as the Nesquik game, by the way.
Don't be
And that
out
was a
too
browser
late.
game.
Okay, Mom. Good luck with the survey.
Yeah, but in this you can turn into more than one animal.
Yeah.
Was her mom invisible?
She's inside the house.
Just yelling.
It's kind of like the nanny on Muppet Babies.
Ooh, I hear lots of
Really saying
animals.
something.
All Cassie's animals.
Were those from the game or was that Neil on the board?
No, that was the game.
Okay.
I can't touch the board right now. It'll break the game.
Cassie, how are your parents?
They're good. I was just talking to them about an animal survey they're doing for the mining company.
What kind of survey?
That's a lie.
It's really cool. They want to log the entire animal population so they don't disturb the environment. It's good to see more people care about animals.
I love animals. They're delicious.
Marco!
Relax, it's just a joke. Does anyone else around here realize that it's summer vacation? Let's have a little fun.
I think we realize that, Marco. But it's not like we can forget about the invasion of Earth.
I know.
What if we got
But things have been pretty quiet for a while now. A little too quiet if you ask me.
I guess we should take care of business first. Maybe we should check out Vice Principal Chapman's office.
Good idea, Cass. At the least we can find out when the next meeting of the sharing is happening.
Sounds good to me.
I can hardly wait.
An Animorphs plot, especially for a Cassie book.
Oh my god, it's a...
What is that supposed to mean?
Cool. A notepad.
Hey guys, I see something shiny on the basketball court.
This feels like if, like in the first GTA game, you could get down to street level.
Yeah. The camera's behind you now.
Yeah.
It looks like the janitor's ring.
Go
Let's check it out.
seeds go. Okay.
Who's that?
Ooh.
It's the janitor they ate.
Don't morph in front of him.
Who is that? Who is it?
If you morph in front of a stranger, it causes a time paradox.
Use your action button. Yeah.
Stab him with the key.
Do a charisma check.
I can't do anything. Okay.
That's the door they want you to go into with the key. Yeah.
All right.
That's what the bird told us.
This is the best game today, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Open sesame.
Oh, it worked.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
Oh boy, a bathroom full of flies.
There's nothing but cockroaches in the janitor's
Oh.
closet.
Ew! Roaches.
It could be a useful morph. Yeah,
It is.
if we could catch them, let's go.
Is it going to be a roach catching minigame?
Apparently.
Maybe. Where are we going?
To catch the roaches.
All right.
Let's go find a payphone and some quarters.
Man, it smells funky in here.
It's a janitor's office, not the botanical gardens.
What a cool idea for a video game. This really does have like Silent Hill 1 or 2.
Oh, yeah.
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 Or Alone in the Dark.
Absolutely silent right now.
We all inhabit the same body simultaneously.
Like the Animaniacs.
Hey guys, Chapman just left his office.
We need to get up there somehow.
Rach, your gorilla morph would be perfect here.
All right.
Not a
That's
bird.
Or you can go get my dad's ladder.
Hey guys, what are you talking about?
Okay. We have to go to Chapman's office. All right.
Got the big neon
on.
sign that says Chapman above it.
I don't know where I'm going. You know, I get it.
All right, cool.
You know.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I do too.
Yeah. Let's turn it off forever.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, team, we can turn this game off and prepare to stall for a judgment from Judge Murphy. But before that, what does our esteemed peanut gallery think about Animorphs PC?
Animorphs.
Sorry. I'm quitting the game.
Max, your thoughts?
You know, I heard what you said about me looking like Mr. Bone.
Whoa.
Like 4 months ago. Julie?
That would be a pretty good cosplay.
I can do a pretty good impression of him.
Let's hear it.
Right now.
Oh, God, what's something he would say?
I can't find my pills.
Funny. You
All right, funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just like slick my hair back and put on the glasses. I could do it.
He's really hard-assing a kid who's never been in trouble in his life.
Yodeling's the fourth wave of ska.
So what do I think of Animorphs?
PC.
Pieces of reality, pieces of
Cotton.
yeah. I think, you know, if I had several hours to sink into this game,
Yeah.
you know, I could really get into a wonderful story. But not right now.
It's the first one with tone and atmosphere. It's the
Yeah.
first one with actual characters,
It has a goal.
which is why we like the books.
Yeah, I'd look up a long play of it, see what it's all about, see where it goes.
Or a short play of like somebody who knows what they're doing.
speed run.
Kind of get it. Yeah.
I thought the controls are extremely horrible.
Tank controls, probably.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's very, very bad controls. But I do appreciate that it has a plot. That's it.
Neil?
First of all, you can hold your own mic now. I need my hand free for my gun.
We are police.
I thought it was interesting. It felt like it was kind of trying to be several genres at once. But I kind of liked the just exploring a level and finding keys and unlocking doors. I don't think I would have enjoyed like the racing through the jungle stuff. I assume there's more of that. And the battles also probably aren't that fun.
Dan?
It definitely was the most interesting one I think we played. I liked how you had every Animorph at your disposal, and you had a couple of like signature morphs out the gate that you didn't have to like acquire. Like Jake could just become a tiger immediately. I wish you could have maybe later in the game you could just become a tiger whenever you want and not when it deems it necessary. But yeah, I think to what you said, Kevin, earlier, like if I was 10, 11, 12 and had this game and games were expensive and that's the only one I had, I'd probably play the hell out of it.
Yeah. It seems like it combines the best ideas of the Game Boy game and some of the production value of the PS1 game. You have some more volition. You can hopefully eventually, open up the floodgates and decide, no, I'd rather be a tiger than a cockroach here. Seemed like the best one. And with that, we're going to let Judge Murphy weigh in. Neil, you ready? Neil, can you give me the shikaka real quick? Okay.
Ooh. Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Gavel, gavel, gavel. I sentence this game to 1 golden Cinnabon. Congratulations, Animorphs PC. Whoa! You're the winner.
All right, I think we only have one game left, and we're kind of calling an audible here. We're going to read an Alternamorph and see how long it takes. I mean, how fun it is.
And Ryan, would you like... I feel like Ryan
the
could
judge
probably deliver the pros.
Yeah. Which one should we do? Should we do the one where you're David, or the first one, which is dumb?
Dumb.
Dumb.
Look at us.
I want to die as a
Look,
hyena.
I'm actually going to recuse myself to go wigless for a moment.
Here you go, Mr. Murphy. Where's he going? Oh, he's taking off.
Just left.
The judge just walked out.
We're a shepherd. We're a flock without a shepherd. What do we do?
All right.
All right.
1 Alternamorph.
Fix your microphone. Yeah, get your microphone. Yeah, there we go.
Of course. The First Journey by K.A. Applegate.
Thank you.
Okay, listen up. It's Jake. You probably already know what's going on around here, but just in case you don't, here's the deal. Rachel, Tobias, Cassie, Marco, Axe, and I are 5 kids and 1 alien out to save the world. Shh. No, this isn't a joke. It's real. About as real as you can get. Real enough for screaming nightmares about the things you'll see and done. Because sometimes the stuff you see in the movies, the stuff you thought could never, ever happen to you, well, it can happen. Wow. It does happen. I've seen it. I can't tell you my last name or where I live. There's an alien invasion going on right here on Earth.
This is like the 9th time I've heard this.
But I'm not talking little green guys with ray guns. I'm talking about a much smarter way to conquer the world. Just invade people's brains. I'm not nuts. I've seen it. And because of that, my friends and I were given a special power. The power to morph into any animal we touch. To acquire its DNA. It's the only way we can fight the Yeerks. That's what they call themselves.
Page 2.
Yeerks. We have to find a way to stop these slugs so that we can save the world. But things have gotten worse. We need backup. A new Animorph. We've tried this once before and it didn't work out. At all. We're going to try again. So if you're interested in joining us, let's go. Just remember not to read these missions like a normal book. Check out the instructions and follow them. You get to choose your morphs, but I'm warning you. Now, choose them very carefully. You have to deal with the consequences. They can either help you or get you totally annihilated. This isn't a game.
Well,
it's serious stuff. So if you can handle it, turn to page 1. Oh, one more thing. Good luck. You'll need it.
Whoa! Chapter 1. Does anyone need water or a pee break or a comfy
Let's just
chair?
do it.
Okay.
We're in it.
So we're just
We're in
going
the
until
book.
we die, right? Or succeed. We're not going through like
I
multiple
don't make a
passes.
decision for 17 pages. This
Skim it.
Yeah, skim it.
Yeah. Yada, yada, yada.
You're cycling. And that night you go around the track. Cinder block. Your mouth is open like a fish. Your heart pounds as a UFO lands. You're right, you hear in your head. I'm talking to you. That means somebody else. He's the last Andalite.
All right. So
You
we're
gotta
book
be
one.
kidding me, Marco said. Then again, do Hork-Bajir watch TV? And then you really fly. Fine, Mom says, without even looking. So it wasn't a bad dream, you mutter. What if Mom is a controller? You have 3 choices.
All right.
You choose a fly. Go to the next page. Your sister's pet hamster. Go to page 22. Your weird next door neighbor's pet ferret. Go to page 25.
Probably the ferret.
We gotta go ferret.
Yeah, let's
Come
do
on.
the ferret.
25. You've always liked ferrets, and it's pretty cool being one. The shadows touch the toe of her shoe. Mr. Humphreys plops the bag down. It's me. Hurry. My morph time is up. You've got a point, Rachel says. Jake morphs into a lizard and spies on Mr. Chapman, the assistant principal.
Much less threatening.
The corridors are a maze. Stop. They toss aside the stretcher. Whoa, he says. 2 strong hands grip your arms. Great. You have to make a choice.
Okay.
Fast. Well, their backs are turned. A hyena. Go to the next page. A canine police dog. Police dog. Go to page 43. A giraffe. Go to page 49.
Giraffe.
Giraffe.
Giraffe. Giraffe. Giraffe.
Not the police dog?
Cop dog.
Up. Giraffe.
You like being a giraffe. You quicken your pace.
We won the book.
A giraffe can really move if it has to. Then you hear a roar. You've leapt into the lion's den. A full-grown male lion springs. Bad morph. You just turned into a tasty lunch. Return to page 39 and choose again.
Police dog.
Police dog, page 43. The police have their backs to you. The one called Prince smells you and howls. It's a good morph, you tell yourself. They've picked it up, Sadel says. Chapman says at least one of these kids infiltrated the sharing meeting. The policemen are controllers. Visor 3 won't like it, Finley says in a worried tone.
Finley.
Sounds like every kid in this neighborhood. The ferret lady sniffs. I don't care if Visor 3 himself asks me. I'll say the name. You morph back into human form in your garage. Good morph choice. You deserve to proceed. Turn to page 51.
Anybody else want to read for a second? Just so people on the couch have something to do. Now that you're not killing it, you're doing a much better job
Page
than I could. I'm illiterate.
51.
All right, so we've turned into a canine dog.
All right.
That was a good morph.
They told us twice in one chapter.
Here, Max.
Hey, Maxie.
Max.
Should I do it as Mr. Bone?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's getting late and you're freaked. So we're on chapter 12 here?
Page 51.
Yes.
Okay.
Chapter
Yeah,
12.
well, it's not numbered, so
2/3 through the
50,
book.
and then, there we go. It's getting late and you're freaked. Cassie is in danger. Should you head over to school to try to hook up with the others?
Yeah.
What's the alternative?
What?
Is there a different option or just?
You can't stay here while the other Animorphs put their lives on the line. There's a suspicion that's been nagging at you. During the chase, the policeman looked very nervous at the parking garage. They muttered about Visser 3. What if something strange is going on there? Yada, yada, yada. You're about to explore when you see the guard wave in a large black van with tinted windows. Curious, you watch as the van heads up the ramp. Instead of parking, the van pulls up directly in front of the elevators. A group of people get out. You recognize Jake's brother, Tom. Controllers! Someone pushes a button to summon the elevator. You know you have to follow the group, but you can't stay in human form. Tom would recognize you. You have to try a morph, but what should you choose?
Giraffe.
You have to make a decision fast. You choose a ferret morph or a canine German Shepherd again.
I feel like, I mean, the dog feels like it would blend in more, but this would be a pretty crappy, boring book if you just did dog twice. Right?
We already did ferret.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ferret
Yeah,
also.
true.
Oh, I was getting the pizza.
Yeah, do the ferret.
Yeah.
Go
All right.
ferret.
Next page.
Next page.
Visser 3 eats you.
You are concealed in a dark corner of the garage. You feel the ground rush up as your bones compress. Yada, yada, yada. You turn into a ferret, basically.
Good.
Let's see. You slink in between the legs of the controllers and head for the corner. The door is closed. We have company, one of the controllers says. They all look down. It's not a cat, someone says. It's not a dog, someone else observes.
The fuck is it?
Some sort of snake cat.
Those are the only animals I know.
But then you hear the screams, human cries of anguish, suffering, and you pick up a horrifyingly familiar smell. Taxons.
They're kind of like ferrets from space.
Yeah.
In a
Same
way.
shape.
Yeah.
As you watch, one of the Hork-Bajir opens a cage and leads out a woman. And then you see Tom again. His head is bent over the pool. The same slimy thing slides out of his ear. Immediately, he begins to scream. You can't hear the words, but you can imagine. The Hork-Bajir puts a blade to his throat. It takes 3 of them to get him in a cage and throw him inside. You feel sick. Sick to your bones.
Oh, no. Bone sick.
You can't fight this. You should turn around and go back up while you can. Wait to fight another day. Because it's hopeless. You didn't think it was possible, but you want to give up. Then you see Cassie. She's being held with the other humans, waiting for a Yeerk slime to invade her brain.
Wait, didn't they do this in the first book? Like Cassie getting, right?
Yeah.
They have to save her, yeah.
All right.
Guarding her are 2 Hork-Bajir and a Taxon. It's still hopeless, but rage fills you and sends your blood pounding, and you're ready to fight.
As a ferret?
You scamper down the steps.
You run away.
You run.
No one notices you as you dart across the floor. I saw him, Jake says tersely. His face tells you everything. You can't imagine how awful it must be to see your brother like that. It's a human controller. Standing next to him is a Hork-Bajir, blade arms at the ready. A Taxon stands on the other side, his spidery legs twitching, red jello eyes glowing.
Ooh.
Marco tosses another Hork-Bajir in the air like a doll. The rest scatter. So they are afraid of something.
Ferrets.
How funny would it be if this was a dead end and like you died in the next page? Like there's like 8 pages of like exposition, like, oh, and then you get stepped.
I say we follow Cassie and get out of here, Rachel says. Jake, run, Cassie cries urgently. With a howl of anguish, Jake turns and heads up the stairs. Rachel begins to demorph as she climbs so she can fit in the stairway. You know that more terror lies ahead. You know that safety is now an illusion. You will never truly feel safe again. Excellent morph. Turn to page 69 for your next Animorph adventure. Oh, we're on a roll there.
Okay.
Julie's turn.
All right. Okay.
To keep us all awake.
Pizza for dinner, your mom says? Awesome, you say. It's Saturday afternoon. You just returned from the mall. Sometimes you just need an ordinary day. You've been on plenty of missions. This is a whole new mission. Your close calls have given you nightmares. You're living in a world with new rules. Sometimes you think you'll go crazy. Sometimes you want to go crazy. Living with stark terror every day will do that to you. Okay. Okay, you called Jake that morning to ask if anything was up. He just sighed. Let's take a day off. Okay, Mom's chopping stuff for pizza. She makes her own pizza and it's the best in town. Can we have sausage on it, you ask?
Keep reading. It's getting good.
Sure, it's Saturday. Let's live a little. Oh, I know what's going to happen. Okay. You reach into the refrigerator for a soda and flash! The heat presses against your skin. You hear the call of birds and insects. Where did you guys go? Rachel asks. And where are we? And why don't I have any shoes? Marco asks. Flash! And a nice green salad, Mom finishes. I have to sneak something healthy in there. Whoa, what was that about? This is so intense. Can you hand me that garlic, Mom says? You hand it to Mom and flash! Really, a monkey morph? Marco says. Listen, I've been a gorilla. That would be quite a demotion, don't you think? Flash! Would you pick some basil off the plant, Mom says? Okay. It sounds like a Sario rip, Jake says worriedly.
Are we in the Amazon?
We're going to be in the Amazon. Are you sure it was a jungle, Jake asks? Or was it a rainforest?
Is this book almost over?
Who knows?
All right. A Sario rip is like a hole in space-time, Jake explains. We all experienced it, except I'm the only one who remembers it. That's because I died back there, but not in this time, so I was able to come back. Oh, thanks, you say. That clears it up. Okay, you need some sort of huge explosion to blow you back, unless we're in a rip right now. A rip within a rip. What does that mean? Want some licorice? Flash! Okay, the trees soar above your heads. Hang on, it's the same place. This is totally freaked, Jake whispers.
Freaked?
I'll say, a voice says. It's Rachel, who steps through the trees. Why don't I have shoes, Marco asks, glumly, staring at his bare feet.
Shoes.
You don't wear shoes in the jungle.
You don't.
Everyone knows that.
It's a Sario rip, Jake says.
It's a Sario rip.
Yeah. So how do we get back? Cassie asks.
Sario is like Mario's cousin.
I'm not sure, Jake admits.
Cicierega doesn't know what a Sario is.
What a nerd.
I'm not sure, Jake admits. Last time I had to die. He's saying the same thing again. I don't especially want to do that again. Think about it, Prince Jake, Axe continues. You've been given a second chance. You're right, Axe, Jake says excitedly. We've been given a second chance. Let's disable the onboard computer. I can do this, Prince Jake.
What computer?
It's simple. We're going to go sneak aboard the Blade ship and destroy Visser 3, Jake says grimly. Then we'll recreate the rip and get back to our own time. Sounds like a good plan, Rachel agrees. Okay, come on, guys, Jake says. We have to decide. We have decisions to make. Okay, what morph are we going to use?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, a monkey.
Yep.
A parrot.
Yep.
An ant.
Oh, clearly
A
Monkey.
Parrot, yeah.
Parrot outvotes.
Neil?
Ant?
Which one do we do?
What was it? It was monkey.
Monkey, parrot, or a parasol ant? Yeah.
I like parrot.
Parrot.
Yeah, all right.
Parrot
Fine,
wins.
parrot.
Okay, page 83.
How much
Right.
more book could there be?
Here, give me.
We're choosing our own adventure.
Yeah, but I thought that made these books
What was it,
shorter.
page 83. All
The
right,
thing
chapter
is,
19.
there's only like one answer.
You don't have the same wing strength as a bird of prey, but at least you can fly. The parrot morph allows you to soar just underneath the upper canopy. I like this morph, Cassie says. I really feel like I belong here. As long as Tobias doesn't eat us for lunch, Marco says. I'm sure getting a workout, says Jake. This isn't like being a falcon and soaring with the thermals. You guys mentioned thermals. Let's see.
Was very important.
Everyone laughs, and it comes out in parrot speak. It feels good to laugh, even if you're doing it with a thick, curved beak.
Words to live by.
Yeah. You see a Hork-Bajir from far away. They're destroying everything, Tobias suddenly shouts. He must have gotten bored just looking. They're slashing and burning, like prices. They just killed a sloth and her babies. Tobias continues, for nothing, those murderers. That is what Yeerks are best at, Axe says quietly. Let's see. We're just flying around looking at stuff.
You can flip through this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just read like a
Tribe
sentence.
does
a page.
nothing. They don't even move a muscle.
So eventually you're going to talk, right?
Yeah. The tribe doesn't move. They don't raise their spears. Espirito, the leader says. Okay, we've met some tribes people.
Oh boy.
He called her a spirit, Marco translates. Now draw a Hork Bajir with a stick, Jake tells her. Diablo, the leader says.
Here we go.
Devil, Marco says.
They're going to be cannibals.
Now draw the blade ship, Jake directs. She draws the leader grins. He throws his spear. But the spear misses Cassie and lands at her feet, straight into the center of the Hork Bajir drawing. Cassie smiles. The leader smiles. You all say, ka, 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 ep, ep.
Guys, this is Neil's second Animorph book.
Wow. Your parrot morph was successful. You meet up with the tribe and escaped the notice of the Hork Bajir. But you need another morph to sneak aboard the blade ship. You choose chameleon, poison arrow frog, or jaguar.
The frog feels like a fake out. It feels too obvious.
I mean, it's very bright, so you're going to get noticed.
Chameleon wouldn't get noticed.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Like you're
Chameleon
sneaking.
changes color.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be a chameleon?
The people have spoken. Go Panther.
Here, I'll take the chameleon chapter.
Chameleon.
Chapter 21. Take it away, Dan.
Chapter 21. First, your skin turns green. Our Martians are reptiles. Marco is just able to get out before he is unable to speak. The rest of the complaint sounds like I love this tail, Cassie thought speaks. You know what she means. A chameleon's tail is almost like a monkey's, curled and strong. You roll your eyes. One goes left, the other right. You get a 180-degree view without turning your head. Okay, remember, when you see Visor 3 in the window of the blade ship, it's only a decoy. That's what he did in the last Serio rip. Little loser, just using the same plan. All right. It's dusk, Cassie observed. Time for the tribe to attack. Your coloring protects you as you scurry along the floor. You belong to the forest, are part of the forest. You can hear the sound of Hork Bajir in the distance, but you're quick and agile and unafraid. You let the chameleon's instincts take over. That ain't good. Wasn't that the plan? Rachel asked urgently. I'm with Jake, Marco says. Axe, Jake says. Visor 3 killed my brother. A lot of stuff going on here. I wish you didn't say that, Jake. It's this Serio rip that's complicating matters. Yep, yeah, it is. So take off, fool, Visor 3 roars in thought speak. You can feel the great ship rise, but you can't see anything. You feel a burst of optimism. It feels like the first step towards home. Axe, keep track of time for us. I will, Prince Jake. Something, your Earth minutes. All right, Jake says, maybe we should. He is cut off by a bleeding of Visor 3 shouting, now! The blast rocks you. Flash, you're in front of the quad outside of school. You're a year too early. Oh, no. What's going on, you say? This isn't a flashback. It's going on too long, but it doesn't feel real either. Oh, man, Marco says, does this mean I have to go through homeroom with Miss Pedalaski again? Something's wrong, you say. Yep. Let's see. By the Yeerks, she is Visor 3's rival, Visor 1. Uh-oh, it's Marco's mom.
A lot going down in this book. The Elemist is in the other room.
Marco takes a step forward. He moves stiffly like he's frozen. You can see tears in his eye. His mom is so alive. A breeze lifts her heavy dark hair. Her hand rests on the open window. Her wedding ring glints in the sun. Come on, Slowpoke, she teases. Have you got lead in your shoes? Mom, Mark whispers. Oh, this is before she got infected. So it'll take you longer than it should to see the pit bull. It runs across the grass toward her. She's about to get attacked. You need to choose something to protect Marco's mom because it's Visor 3. Do we choose a hyena, the canine dog again, or the faithful giraffe?
Giraffe. It's the giraffe's time to shine. There's no lions down.
Cowering to the giraffe. It's so tall.
They have a kick strong enough to break a lion's jaw.
That's right. Max knows all about giraffes. No further explanation.
Yeah.
He used to do tours at Animal Kingdom.
It's late, I guess.
You leap behind a tree to accomplish your giraffe morph. Your legs grow so rapidly that you crack your head on a branch. Your neck stretches, your skin is patterned with tan and brown. With a clatter of hoofs, you take off towards Marco's mom. You are there in 3 powerful strides. Giraffes are peaceful creatures. Patrolman Teeter is stunned to see one appear. Who? But he doesn't go for his gun. He would never shoot a giraffe. Oh, that's the line. Okay. Flash.
His partner, on the other hand,
He's been waiting for this day.
That time.
Wham! You knock Visor 3 into next week. Flash! Onions on it too, Mom asks you. She is stirring a pot of tomato sauce at the kitchen stove. She turns to where you don't answer. Sweetie, don't you want onions on your pizza? Sure, you say, but I have to go to Jake's. I forgot my homework. It's Saturday. Yeah? And you run out. Axe chews on the licorice and swallows. No, except for the motive of Visor 3. He manipulated the Saria Rip to go further back in time. He knew it would happen. He was trying to kill his enemy's host before he became the host. So he was trying to kill Marco's mom before she got infested. Jake groans, so I fell into another trap in the Amazon. Swell. I can't be smart in someone else's Saria Rip. But it turned out well, Prince Jake, Axe points out. Visor 3 was stopped by the giraffe morph. But I don't get it, you say. If it was in Visor 3 or the Rip, why do I remember it? And why did you and Jake remember some of it too?
So many
Shut up.
questions.
Yeah.
So many.
Flash.
Jake puts his hand on his shoulder. Don't worry, there'll still be more battles to fight. You grin first. But first you say, there's pizza. Chapter 26, I believe. Not
Pizza.
the final. Nope. I think. Hold on.
when are we gonna eat the pizza? Damn it!
It really is the
Oh
carrot
no,
at
I
the
think
end
that's
of the
it. I think
That's it?
That was it?
Yeah, but
All right, we did it.
Hey. Wow.
What a Ninja Turtles of endings.
wow.
Let's eat pizza.
Ending on a lot of energy there. So I guess we played 7 Animorph video games tonight,
Yeah.
including the music mixer.
Yeah, we made a song.
Yeah.
Are you including the book as a game, a video game?
It was
even though-
interactive.
Even though it opens with the saying, "This is no game."
Yeah, it's not a video. It was weird how not only does it, because it's a choose your own adventure, you know, the chapters are all out of order, but also the plot deals with non-linear time jumps.
Right.
Yeah, that's art, my friend. You
Makes
ever
sense.
read Hamlet? There's a play within a play in that too.
Oh shit!
It's not.
There's also a choose your own play.
2 out of 7 involve Visor 3 screwing up time.
Yeah.
That's
You don't need
That's
to
it.
overthink Animorphs. There's so much plot. To They do that in the TV show too, with like the whole like plot device, the mulligan,
The disc.
the disc you have to get. Like there's enough shit going on in these books.
Well, Judge Murphy, do you have a verdict for the book?
well, I'm out of session at the moment,
Okay,
but
unofficially.
I'm happy that Axe got to have his pizza.
Taste.
Do you think they like mushed up the pizza into a paste and had to put his hooves in it?
No way.
No, he
No,
turned
he
into a
morphed into a human.
Oh yeah, I guess he can.
He's straight to mouth work these days.
Well, I bet you all thought we weren't going to do a 3rd episode of the Video Game Police, did you?
Huh?
But no, we spent even more money and produced a 3rd episode with better sound than the previous 2. I'd like to thank our special guests for traveling far and wide to join us here today. I'd like to thank Corey Tilton, wherever he may be, for letting us borrow some extra microphones.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed this episode. I'm glad we got to finally talk about Animorphs. So now whenever I want to bring it up again to any of you, it'll make me even more sheepish because it feels like we should have exercised it tonight, right? It feels like it should be behind us. Is that fair?
It will never be behind us.
No, it won't.
No.
It's all in our hands.
I just
play
want to
that
say,
one.
future episode concept. There are like 6 Goosebumps games,
I'm so sick of Goosebumps.
but Jeff Goldblum's in one of them.
Well, only if we play the Animorphs TV show theme song 5 fucking times in that episode.
I have enough copies of A Night in Werewolf Woods.
Fever Swamp.
Nope.
Oh,
Fever
Ghost
Swamp
Beach?
is our first one. Werewolf Woods, which is a choose your own adventure.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of Goosebumps.
And-
give yourself Goosebumps.
Fun fact, in case you don't remember, Werewolf Woods, they go to Camp Woods, which is owned by the Wood family. not named because it's in the woods.
Wow. Sounds like a good video game. Well, I guess that's it for the Video Game Police. Do you have the intro video that you worked really hard on queued up so we can cut to that?
Yep.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you next time on the Video Game Police. Take us out, Neil.
Hold position, man.